Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Clash of the Titans in Toronto, Canada, here at Shooters, Billiards, and Snooker Club. I'm Alvin with Inside Pool. I'm here with John Croft. How are you, sir?
Great, how are you, Alan?
Great, great, great. Tell us our format here.
Format here is the race in the 75 points, race to three. We have Shane Van Boening versus Johnny Morra. There they are, they're just lagging for break now. After every 75 point race, they'll have to lag in order to break. We just did a promotion with all the four pros as well. That there'll be an additional $1,000 if anybody does the runs at the full set. So Shane's eyes lit up on this one, so we'll see how it goes.
All right. I'm having an exciting time here visiting Canada. Everyone out there. See Mr. Van Boening here playing Mr. Morra. He just
Well, I understand that everybody likes the t-shirts, which is a great thing.
T-shirts are sweet.
So if anybody is interested in wanting a t-shirt, we aren't doing any shipping, guys. So if you're in the Toronto area and would just like to come over by and purchase a shirt, give me a call at 647-200-3674. And yeah, place an order and I'll keep a few shirts aside for you.
Shane just came off his win in Rhode Island at the Southern Pro Tour. Snookers Billiards. So he's hot off a win. I want to thank everybody out there on Ustream watching. All our chatty chatters.
No problem, pool player. We're happy to show this free live stream. Even tomorrow's going to be a busy day with another finishing off the round robin. We also, four lucky winners that are going to be here live will actually get a chance to play scotch doubles with them as well. So that will be on Saturday night. Semifinals will be Sunday at 11 starting. All right. Let's find out what our score is here. It's 11-0.
whose idea was this for this tournament? How did this come up, and why bar table?
Well, our local leagues are more or less played on bar tables,
Okay.
and it was an idea that we put it past me and my wife Kelly, talked to John White and Marco, and decided this would be, a great way of utilizing these pool players that they just come up and play in the bar box and playing the CPA, APA 9-ball rules. And it's actually a treat where they're not used to they're used to jumping balls with the smaller stick. Now that you have to kick a ball for a change, which makes it a little bit more exciting.
Oh, definitely. That's cool. Yeah, I like all the different rules you guys have that are different here. Good shot, John.
It's good to see the pros playing on the bar box. It's a bit of a challenge. There's a lot more traffic, a lot more bumping of the balls as well.
Yeah, I've seen quite a bit of this in my time. The fun thing is, it's so fast. There's not much walking around the table picking chalk and lint off it.
That's right.
Aim and shoot. It takes about 30 seconds to figure out the rack, and then it's over.
Yeah, there's not much stuttering of a shot, that's for sure.
Look at how dominant it is in his left eye.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I haven't seen many players use that. Just draw out here. Easy does it.
11-9.
All right, so our sponsors. Let's talk about it. So a couple of our sponsors real quick. What do we have?
We got Medscues, proud sponsor of the event, which is also a sponsor of Alex Pangalayan and Jason Klatt. The CPA, APA, on the local level, it's John and Kelly Croft. And we got Mr. Billiards, also, and Diamond, of course. This event where we, between John and my wife, John White and Marco, we've committed to this event for at least 2 to 3 years. And this is a showcase that we're behind this product.
Well, JR and myself are very happy to be here as well. Wow, right in the sun. Made 1 million balls and scratched. Give Shane ball in hand.
Yeah.
Now, those obviously don't count, so. Easy does it, Shane. Easy does it.
The live stream of this is unbelievable. The clarity of this.
Yeah, it's next week's going to be better at the Seminole Pro Tour at Fiddlesticks. We have a new supercomputer we're unleashing. should have 4 cameras there.
Wow. Some people were asking how these players got qualified in order to come down. We got Shane and Alex, which they said no problem, they'd love to attend. Johnny Morra, which is sponsored by me and my wife on a local level. And Jason Cladd actually qualified by winning the overall and this year's Canadian Championships.
Nice.
So that's how the 4 players were picked. We're committed with that each year, every year, the Canadians, the top overall Canadian will be invited to the Clash of the Titans. So there's and the winner of this tournament will also be an automatic invite for next year as well.
Well, Shane pocketed the quarter ball, as well as the 2. Okay, so you got the 2, the 6. Alright, this is easy does it for Shane here. He should be 1 and done. Nicely played shot.
Yes, it was.
Nice follow through. Notice his follow through. Stays down so nice on shots. Really has the best form of any player that you see around right now. Best fundamentals. Does everything right.
I totally agree.
Absolutely.
Probably looking at one of the guys with the best form, and with Alex probably having the best stroke on the planet right now, to be honest.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a big treat here. Again, there's a few tickets available for tomorrow. If you're in the Toronto area and would like to come down to come watch this live, feel free to do so. We're a Shooter Snooker Club, which is in Victoria Park in Lawrence, in Scarborough. Play starts at 11 o'clock.
All right, let's try that score.
So if you're in the area, feel free to come down, say hi.
Easy does it, Shane. Easy does it. I mean, this guy plays so much pool. I mean, I guess he was practicing for 4 hours on his break the other day. 4 straight hours. Break him, crack, break him, crack.
That's awesome.
Over 4 hours, man, on his 10-ball break. But he won the Seminole Pro Tour stop last week, so he Larry Neville 9-1.
Wow.
Slaughtered him. Absolutely. He's #1 on the Moscone Cup list. Easy does it. Okay, so now we are at quickly. Shane is running through
37.
37.
37.
mowing down the field again.
Choice about this format, especially with the no push rule. It's just that nobody's out of anything, you know?
Sure. Watch that one ball. Pink. Oh, he missed the one. He made the corner, though. Look at this.
That's what I mean.
Today.
With no push,
No push, my friends.
And no jump cues allowed either, so if they're going to jump a ball, they have to jump with a full cue, or there's a lot more kicking involved, that's for sure.
Oh, here it is. Watch this. Run out. Blink your eyes.
I understand a lot of the guys, a lot of people out there like the t-shirts. There's a good view of it right there. Unfortunately, guys, so we weren't in preparation of shipping the t-shirts, but we were open to do it if if you really want the t-shirt, you're not in the Toronto area. You can drop me an email at john.croft@hotmail.com. And I can work out the shipping costs and all that kind of stuff, and we'll just send some shirts out to you. The shirts are $15 a piece, guys, so it's pretty good value. We also have cue balls for sale as well, at $12 a piece. All 4 pros actually sign the cue ball. So if you're in the Toronto area and you'd like to have any of that merchandise, just come on by and pick one up. If you're out of the area, contact me via the email again, and we can make arrangements, and I'll tell you the shipping costs, and we can go from there. Again, it's at john.croft@hotmail.com.
I think you should have put that on your banner, John.
Yeah, I just gave the website, but I mean, they can still contact me on the website that's on that banner. That's for sure.
Sure. Well, let's take a look here at our score. Can you read what the score from our official scorekeeper is? Is that 38-13? 39-13. Interesting thing is both of these guys have a lot of experience on bar box. And I think they actually have more experience than the other 2 competitors.
I think Shane started out at the beginning of his career. He was a bar box player, if I'm not mistaken. Johnny actually had early success this year of winning in Reno, and actually coming up at the second, losing to Alex Pangalai, and also in 10 ball in the bar box. So yeah, you're right there. They're pretty confident on the bar box. If anybody wants the cue ball, just send me the email that's posted on there, and we can try to make arrangements to try to accommodate everybody that's there, okay?
What's our score there, John?
39-18. Oh.
18 or 16?
Oh, sorry.
Go with 18.
It's 38-18, sorry.
Oh, that is 38?
38, yes.
Yeah, I think I'm going to leave my glasses on, folks. I think you'll appreciate it more, and I'll be able to see a little bit better here. It's totally my bad. See if his 6 ball's wired right in the corner.
Yes, it sure was.
He actually, I think, is breaking these balls too hard. Let me just go out on a limb here and say it. he's gonna end up losing his cue ball too often. He can take 2 or 3 mile per hour off that break. He's still gonna be guaranteed a ball. And the one ball, if it didn't get kissed there, would have been all the way up by the 9.
True.
I think he actually needs, and you're hearing me say this, break softer.
But also, too, especially with the no push rule, I mean, yeah, you're playing to where it's at. That's the fun about this format. I mean, anybody has a shot to win.
See if he gets it inside. Nice little
No.
point there.
And the one goes.
I think this is going to be a no contest. Shane will get a shot on the deuce, run up towards the 3, and
Oh, wow.
really, that's something you're not going to see as an unforced error. John likes it. No,
Yes.
he's not going to complain.
John sure got out of his seat pretty quick, that's for sure.
I don't think the ball was finished rolling.
I don't think so.
Can the people call you for one of those cue balls?
Yeah,
In case they see this later.
that phone number there is my personal cell number, guys. So if drop me the email, or you can give me a call at 647-200-3674. We'll try to make arrangements to get some of those cue balls or t-shirts out to you.
True rolling table there. Some friends in the chat, like John Slingblade, always keeping us up on quality.
Thank you, sir. I think Alex and Jason are going to start playing some challenge matches with some of the local people here. We're not a bad thing on a couple of the other tables where you get the chance to fight one of these world champions and up-and-comers.
He's cueing this like he can see the whole ball. I'm just not sure that he has room enough to make this. If he did, I think this ball would be already, in the drink, and
looks like he's going to kick it.
smart shot if he can catch top and go bottom rail with the cue afterwards and up into the 8. All right, a little hot. I don't think the combination's on. Looks a little bit off. Well, but we are going to get a trip from our lovely referee. Do you know this referee's name?
Krista Brown is one of our local players, and she actually finished the highest. Over the last year, we've done 3 ref courses, and Krista has actually finished the highest of 98%. So Krista was invited to rep this whole tournament.
That's a nice little bonus. It's a lot of organization going on with the CPA. I'm impressed. We got a good look at the shirt that you guys have for this event.
Yeah, no, it's great. The players seem to really enjoy it. They all actually wanted their own, which is great.
Now, can the folks at home order one of those shirts?
Yes, they can contact me at john.croft@hotmail.com, which is on the top of the chat, or on the banner. If you don't have a pen right now, on the banner is my personal cell. You can give me a call at 647-200-3674, and we'll try to get one out to you.
You can see that right on the right there, the white CPA banner. Oh, Shane came up. That's a good looking shirt. Loving it.
Players are really excited too, JR, about playing in this format as well, where they're so used to just potting the 9 and they're up 1-0. now, every player feels that they have a legit shot of winning because of the ball count, the no push. So this is it's definitely a little treat to let them play on the bar box under a different format. And yeah, the response from pretty well all the pros is that they really enjoy it.
This is a great format. I love it. Notice one thing about John Morra is he's actually cross-eye dominant here. He's left-eyed and he shoots right-handed. See how he's over the cue?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
It's a very interesting thing. He might be a true lefty being forced to shoot right-handed.
Yeah, true enough.
45-28. We're going to take a good look at that beautiful shirt. Clash of the Titans.
All their names are on it. The year, if you notice on the shirt, on the next view, maybe when they rack, on the license plate it's got the year, and even on the road sign it's actually got the Shooter Snooker Club, which is where the car is on its way to. Yeah, anybody wishing to come by to watch it live, if you're in the Toronto area, the tickets are $25 per day. You come on by, and it's free pool. So you watch the pros, or you can grab a pool table, and you can play all pool free all day, all night. If you have a weekend pass, you can pay $60 for the same deal for all 3 days. So it's definitely a bargain.
Now, I might have jinxed John. I asked her, he said he broke too hard last time. He took a lot of speed off, and look what he ends up with.
That's right.
Nothing on the brake, and he's going to be in behind a 7.9 here if all goes wrong.
5.6.
Wow, great shot. Well, for those of you just tuning in, you're watching the Clash of the Titans. We're here at Shooter's Snooker Sports Bar,
Yeah.
and we're here in Toronto. This event's being brought to you by the CPA. I'm going to change shoot a shot here. John, I mean, nice shot. He came out great. A little bit on the wrong side of the deuce, but I think he should be able to work with this a little bit. He can draw his way out of this mess.
One thing about the different rules, it's like every game, there's always a shot. There's, it's very rare that a player will be so dominant for 3 or 4 games due to the no push rule. And plus, they're not using jump cues. They have to kick out a ball or jump with their own stick, and it's a little bit of a different approach to when they go to play now. Plus, all the sponsors like to thank JR and the crew. I mean, what an awesome quality of this product is. I mean, we definitely couldn't even have showcased anything close to this without JR, Inside Pool Mag, and what they brought to the table here. We, on behalf of all the sponsors, this is by far over our expectations. That's for sure. We're glad that you guys, and we can bring this to you for free.
Thank you, John. I really appreciate that. We really try hard, and we've been streaming now for about 4 years. And like I said, every time we do a show, we do something, try and make it a little bit better.
Yeah, me and my wife took over this area about 4.5 years ago, and we always try to keep on raising the bar, and this is one of them. I mean, this is something that, between Marco, John White, me and my wife, We just want to, get pool out there. We got to get people back in playing this sport, and there's no better way of showcasing this product. That's for sure.
So this format, can you tell our folks at home a little bit more about this format?
Sure. Like on a local level, right now, Johnny and Shane are playing as a skill level 9, more or less, which they race to 75, with each ball worth 1, 9 ball worth 2. On a local level, of course, there's no pros allowed, but if the highest you can go is 9 and 9 ball, the lowest you can go is a 1 and 9 ball. So a 1 would actually have to go to 14, and a 9 would have to go to 75. So it gives everybody an equal opportunity to win a game. And faced with the no push rule, again, we're just seeing it. I mean, nobody's running away with any game. Everyone has a legit shot no matter what rack. And with the bar box as well, JR, there's a lot more bumping of the balls compared to the wide open shot. So it's a little bit of an interesting aspect of it. Usually when you watch it on the 9-footers, these guys don't touch anything. So on the bar box, you tend to sit there and knock a few times or touch a couple balls.
Yeah. Now, I don't think the 3 goes by the 8 here so well. John may elect to shoot this ball into what appears to be the harder cut, but I think it might be a little bit easier to make. Well, he's shooting it like he has a full pocket here.
Yeah, the APA rules and CPA rules. CPA is actually, it is APA. We are part of the APA family. We're the Canadian Pool Players Association. The APA is the American Pool Players Association, but we are a part of the family. We actually go down to the national event and play down in August every year. And yeah, we are, me and my wife are a franchisee of the APA. I'm proud of it. I mean, the product that the APA has is by far second to none, that's for sure.
Now, do you guys have any junior leagues in the Toronto area?
Yeah, right now, no. That was something that me and my wife would like to start. But right now, we're just with really the way the sport's going right now. We want to make sure that we actually get more people back in the pool rooms. I mean, as we know, the economy the way it is. But, with live stream and taking a look at how many hits and how many people are on this live stream, it just shows you that the sport is not weak in any aspect. We just have to try to get people back into these rooms.
Right. Well, John Morra has
Bounce back.
taking a lead. Now, even though he broke and tried that foolish break that I suggested here, the break wasn't foolish, I was, folks. He took a little bit off. I'd like to see if he's going to try and pocket this 4-ball and see if he amps him up again.
Yeah.
He did what any pro would do. Well, wait a minute, I'm getting kicked around. I don't need to hit him that hard. So he took a little bit off, and he darn near gave Shane a big lead.
Well, also playing on the diamond tables, JR, I mean, these balls just skate in. I mean, you really don't have to pound anything in with these diamonds. You got to be accurate, mind you, but you really don't have to kill it, So, yeah, by taking a little bit off, we're seeing Alex actually breaking pretty softly, but still potting 4 or 5 balls in the last set. Unbelievable.
Now, have you explained the CPA rules that basically there's no push out after the break like there are in some of the Texas Express or Pro Express rules?
Yeah, there's no push out. You have to go for every shot. And there's no jump cues either. So this is why you're seeing a lot more kicking, guys. I mean, it's a lot more mathematically, these guys are working this table a little bit different than what they normally would.
this is a shot that a bar box player likes to play, believe it or not. See if he can catch his bottom rail and the second rail and come up towards the floor. All right. It actually went really through the ball.
Yeah.
A lot of the big table players, they draw that ball. The bar table player rolls through that ball and comes up off the second rail towards his floor. Usually in it with a little bit of left-hand English. Great shot there, though. You got what he needed. A shot at the floor, which is the biggest thing. Man, that can happen.
Again, if anybody's in the Toronto area, wouldn't mind popping down, watching it live tomorrow. We're starting at 11 a.m. The schedule is at the top, posted of what's coming up. I believe the 11 a.m. match will be Jason Klatt and Johnny Morra will start us off tomorrow morning. So yeah, if you're in the area, come on by.
I know these guys have been signing cue balls and T-shirts and cases and everything else. This really is a fan-friendly sport. It's really goes unsaid a lot of times. You know, you go to a stadium, you pay your $35 to get a seat where you don't get to see a guy that's making millions. And if you do happen to see him, you're lucky if he'd sign anything for you because he's worried about you eBaying it. You know, and in this sport, oh heck, you know, you walk up to the best player in the world, ask him for his autograph, and maybe even go to lunch with him.
Yeah, no. But even after a set that Jason and Johnny just did, there they are playing challenge matches with the guys coming out to watch them. I mean, yeah, you definitely can't beat the experience of this sport. There's no doubt about it.
I was watching something actually very impressive and depressive at the same time, if you want to say it that way. Impressing and depressing, I guess, would be the right way. Something called For the Love of the Game. It was talking about all the
56-47 for Johnny Morra.
All back in the day, you saw the baseball players, they were making peanuts, as they said.
Yeah.
And, you know, they were just doing it for the love of the game. They were making, in today's dollars, about 10 times what the pool players are making. And these, if there's really anybody that's doing it for the love of the game, it's these people that are right in front of you right now.
No doubt about it.
Really are talented individuals. I mean, we're talking 1 in maybe 5 million people could play as good as John Morra. I mean, maybe. And, you know, sports really got a lot of people, and we need to kind of see what we can do. I think we all got to come together, and it's events like this that promote it and get it out there and remind everybody how big it is and how people can get in behind us. I'll get off my soapbox, people. I just wanted to kind of get that out there. I mean, there's, you know, we've always heard about how the baseball players back in the day, you know, where they were downtrodden and everything else. Well, here we are.
It's the approach. I mean, you know, that's one thing about the people that are here today, coming up and saying hi to Alex or talking to Shane. And you know what? There's no brush-offs. They're sitting down, signing whatever you want. And you know what? It's the approach that these players are. It's just, this is the showcase of what they do.
This is it. People ask me why we do this, and when I played the game, I felt exhilarated. I was uplifted by the game. I thought it was beautiful, and it was an exercise in problem solving. I love taking on challenges and solving problems. The game teaches you all that, of course, and you have to have discipline and, you know, on down the line. But watching the game, I became a fan. And over the last 10 years, people have asked me, are you ever going to play again? Do you ever feel like playing? And no, I'm actually on a quest to see if other people can get as excited about watching this game as I do. Because it's a great game. And I just hope everybody shares the way I feel when I was playing, when they play, and maybe a little bit of what I feel when I'm watching. So this is the best seat in the house right here. This is it.
There's no doubt about it. I mean, even on a local level, we're watching pros play, but based on the product and the actual race, this format gives everybody, including pros, an equal shot at winning, and that's really that's what it's all about.
This format is incredible. You know what I like about this format? Whenever you stroke the ball and you make a ball, you get rewarded. We don't ignore it because it was a solid, so to speak.
I sat down with, I remember, a few of the pros, and we're sitting there talking one day, and this is where the conversation came up. They potted 8 balls, and they missed a 9 ball, and they were down 1-0. And they could not understand out of all the work that they did, and they just missed that 1 ball. Well, now, you know what? You're earning your game. The true winner will come out, especially on a race to 75.
Well, this is a close one here.
58-55.
And I don't know whether the 1 ball goes. It's close enough that I think Shane can play it. Yeah, he should be able to make this ball.
Also, guys, if anybody decides that they can run the full rack out, it's a $1,000 pot. So,
well, that's your everyday 2 rails running, 3 rails reverse shot there. I think the only ball that he's going to have problems with is going to be the 5 ball. And it's a cakewalk for somebody like Shane. If he got on the correct side of this 4 ball. He should be able to go to the bottom rail. He can do a lot with it once it gets to the bottom rail. I think he'll hit it with high right and spin over.
He sure did. He's on perfect.
You can tell he plays bar box.
Reading up on Shane, I think that's where he started. I think he started on the bar box more so compared to other players, where some people played on the snooker table and worked their way down. I think actually he started on the bar box and worked himself up.
Yeah, I was telling a story earlier how I met him. He had just snapped somebody off on a bar box at the 8-ball nationals for the BCA, and what ended up happening is I came up on him and we were talking, and he just looked like the cat who caught the canary. He was all ear to ear, and everybody knew he was the best player in the room. It was just a matter of the rest of the world finding out that. And I mean, if you have played at the nationals at any level on a bar box, you probably ran into Shane. 5 years ago he made that big transition, and it really caught everybody's eye. But he just, it would be 2 years later he'd win the big tournament out there.
Well, definitely all their eyes lit up when we decided that we're going to be playing on the bar box. They really enjoyed the challenge of it. As you can tell, I don't know how many times you're watching these pros play. I've never seen them actually hit balls, more so going through traffic. Usually they try not to disturb anything on that table. But playing on the bar box, there's a lot more traffic involved. They do tend to hit a lot more.
Well, Shane came up dry on the break.
Yeah.
And now John's looking at this shot, and one of the things that he has to look at doing is he's going to try and get in behind these balls here. See if he can nick this ball. I think he's trying to nick it, but it looks like he's almost banking at it. Putting it in behind the 2. All right. That's a great hit there.
Again, guys, normally on this shot, I'm sure Shane would be reaching for his jump cue, but there's no jump cues allowed under this format.
He may jump this
Yeah,
ball.
he's going to jump the ball with the full stick.
Oh, he made it. And almost made it.
Wow. Nice try.
One option that he can exercise here is to take the cue ball 2 rails in behind a tree, or even 1 rail. The other one is, of course, making the 1 ball.
That's right.
High right, see if he slice it in. Come up and down for the deuce. He isn't going to like this. He knows it. He saw it. He's not too happy with this. And I don't blame him. Shane is within striking distance now. He's got 65, so that means at any moment all he has to do is get up and run a rack, and he's probably out. Or he can clean up a rack and break and run out.
And Johnny got a nice hit there.
Great leave. I don't know what he's going to do.
First.
Nice job.
Oh, great shot.
And he's on the 3. Well, somewhat on the 3. Nice shot.
Thanks. Well, John looks like he's going to go to the Massey here as well. Why not? It worked for Shane, right? Unfortunately, I don't think that rule works so well here as we can see.
Not a trouble ball on the table now. Shane should be well on his way of winning this first set.
He only has but to miss the 9 here, which he managed really quite well.
I'd like to also thank all our sponsors on behalf of John White and Peter, the owner of Shooters, Marco Lou, the owner of The Spot, and me and my wife, franchisees of the CPA in East Toronto. And I would like to thank JR for putting on an all-star live stream. This is unbelievable. Just as unbelievable as Shane just missing that 7 ball.
I think he rolled that to the pocket, and I did see it turn over a little bit on the way there. So, that does happen. I haven't seen it happen yet. That's why it happened, of course. Why Shane's kind of a little surprised himself. Looks like John is going to pull within 6 points, and a much-needed 6 points, and a big miss. As the score goes up. 70 to 63. And for anybody that's wanting to see these matches after the fact, they'll be up at InsidePoolMag.com, InsidePool.tv, and our YouTube channel in youtube.com/InsidePoolMag. You'll be able to catch all these matches at a later date, but we certainly appreciate you hanging out and watching them here on the stream. And don't forget to use the share button down in the lower right-hand portion of your screen. That lets you invite your friends from Facebook and Twitter without disturbing the live stream, of course. And they do most of the work for you. They put all the links in, and all you got to do is say, hey, come on over and chat with me while we watch some free HD live streaming pool with Shane Van Boening and John Morra.
What a break there. 4 balls off the break, and he's on the 1 ball. What a bounce back. 70 to 67. And a shot on the 1.
It's a little tester. He hit it fantastic. It turned in a little bit on him. Did you see that? It turned in a hair.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, he needed to be over another 4 inches, but I think he's going to be able to handle this. He'll just let the cue ball run now. And he ran it well. He's going to be in perfect position.
What a beautiful shot.
As you can see, the score is going to be 73-70 after this 9 ball. And the gallery is giving John Morra a little round of applause, and well-deserved. It's really quite impressive to see this come back at this late in time over what seemed to be a seemingly miss.
Yes.
It's an easy miss. And nobody would have expected that ball to roll off that way, but it did, and he's paying the price for it.
What's amazing about this format is, again, you're not out of this, you know. Just proven fact that this actual format is very interesting. Now, 2 players, 73-70. I mean, you can't get any closer than that. That's for sure.
You know, it's funny. I was talking with Rod earlier, and I said, is there some strategy as far as like pocketing a ball to keep your opponents from getting points? It's like, say the guy has you safe, and you don't want him to get 8 points, you want him to get 7. He's probably going to get ball in hand anyhow. Just pocket a ball or 2 and see if you can get those points. He says, oh, yeah, that's great. I said, what about instead of shooting a combination, trying to run out? I said, these guys are very capable of running 9 balls, and they might pass up a combination because they have they're basically jumping over pennies or dollars to pick up pennies if they shoot the combo. It makes sense for them to run out. He goes, oh, yeah. I said, well, these CPA players are thinking about all that? He goes, oh, yeah. He says, there are all kinds of strategies that go on here. I said, well, this is amazing.
Well, when we first implemented the 9 ball in this area, I played it, and the first rule I learned was you have to miss good. Because if you don't miss good, it doesn't matter what skill level, they pot 3 or 4 balls, and then they get the break. Before you know it, you're down.
Well, he went on a break. Made 1.
1.
He made 2. He won. All he has to do now is not scratch, and that's it. John Morra picks up the first set. And we're going to leg him up again here, folks. Let me take care of the score. And that is just set 1. John Morra. I actually beat the scorekeepers to keeping the score. I am proud of myself today, buddy. You telling that? I'm on it. Well, for those of you just tuning in, we're watching the Clash of the Titans. We're here at Shooters Billiards in Toronto, Canada. This is a $15,000 4 world champion style player round robin with $15,000 added. Players are going to play 2 days of round robin, 3 days total. And give us a little recap on what we're about ready to watch here. In other words, these guys, they just played a set to 75. How many sets could we watch here tonight? from these guys?
Technically, there could be 5 sets. The first one to win 3 matches will win at 75 on a race to 75. Johnny Morra has to win 2 more. At the end of this, each player is going to be playing their opponent once, meaning that Shane will be playing Jason, Alex, and Johnny. And the one with the most wins, meaning that the ones with the most 75 will be the top seed. And they will be playing the lowest seed in the semifinal matches. And then we'll break it down on the semifinals and finals. It will be a race to 5. So it'll be a bit of a longer set for them. But I think at the end of this, we'll have a true champion. That's for sure. There's a lot at stake for these players as well, because the winner of this tournament will will get an automatic invite for next year, which is a real big deal for them. So
now he's just showing off. Well, I could follow the ball, but no, I think I'm just going to draw it, 15 feet or so, just spin my rock a little bit. Oh, when you're Shane Van Boening, you get to do stuff like that, folks. These are trained professionals. Try this at home.
some shot from Shane. Shane starts off right off the second set at 10-0. So there's an additional $1,000 bonus for any of the players that run the full set. So Shane's got a good start here anyway.
I know we've been letting everybody know about the shirts that you see the players wearing. That's an official Clash of the Titans shirt. John, how do our viewers at home grab one of those for themselves?
Yeah, at the top of the screen, you can actually email me at john.croft@hotmail.com, where just let me know where you're located. I can email you and let you know exactly how to order them, and we can get one shipped out to you. We also got the signed cue balls from all 4 players. Alex, Shane, Jason Klatt, and Johnny Morra all signed a cue ball. And if you're interested in purchasing an autographed cue ball, it's $12 as well. So contact me via email if you're interested in any or both. And t-shirts are $15. There will be a shipping cost if you're outside the Toronto area. If you're inside the Toronto area and you can't make it down, completely understand. Just drop me a line and I'll put something aside for you.
Well, Shane has a little bit of a problem here on the 8-9, and thank you for that, John. Folks at home are, I'm sure, looking to get one of those cool shirts. Now, back to the game for a second. I used the 7 to go in, and this is where you got to be very, very touchy. You only want to hit the 9 on your way up. So you get in below the rack area and try and draw your cue up into the 9 very softly. You don't want to have the 9 bounce back in front. You just want to nudge it. These guys are capable of getting away with a shot that.
Just rattled it.
Yeah, and basically John needed an unforced error. Now, if he plays safe by going into the 8 now, it's a smart shot, but I think he's going to go the offensive route. And I mean, he might have went a little bit too far here. Oh, he should be all right.
It's okay now. Yeah.
He should be all right. He kept that under control very well. So if he gets underneath it.
No, it's okay.
He's okay. He's good. He just wants to get somewhere where he can deal with that 8-9. See if he can get this down table. Right now, he may elect to play safe with this type of angle. safety would be to get really straight, but I think I'd go for it here. It's worthy.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. Oh, look at this. He's going to go around 3 rails here, folks. Ooh, he bent it up and straightened it. Smart shot.
Great shot. There we go.
Morra shooting like he wants his set.
Yeah. On behalf of all our sponsors, I would like to thank everybody that's out there watching this live stream. We're really happy. We're over the moon right now that you guys are taking your time and watching these 4 great players playing APA CPA 9-ball. They seem to having a lot of fun out of that's for sure.
He got kicked in the side here. He's going to make a ton of balls. Now, those balls don't count. That's something that'll knock this score off. And, you know, you're sitting here going, wait a minute, shouldn't the score always add up to increments of 10? Keep in mind that if you scratch, you don't get the points on those balls. And they're out of play.
Yeah, they're dead balls. That's correct.
That's why our score doesn't always add up to even increments of 10. I think I'd like to see a professional event in this fashion. Be interesting.
We're watching it right now. I'd like to see maybe a full field of 64 players playing this format would be. I think the players really enjoy it. I mean, you're getting a true winner, I believe. You know, you get a bad roll here or there, you know, but when it's point total, I think the best player usually wins.
Now there's another way to throw the point total off is you go ahead and shoot a combination. Leave a ball on the table at the end of the event, or the end of the rack. Great break. Actually, yeah, he only made 4 balls on the break there. He makes this look easy, doesn't he?
Sure does. $29.7. There's a good shot of the shirt, guys. Clash of the Titans. Alex, all their names are on it. I know there's a lot of interest on the shirts. If you're interested in purchasing one, drop me an email. My email's on the top of the page. If you're not from the area, we'll work out the shipping cost, and I'll send you all the information. We also got cue balls that all 4 players have signed. Is anybody interested in getting a signed cue ball with Shane, Alex, John, and Jason? Contact me, and we'll do the same. Cue balls are the $12 plus any shipping, and t-shirts are $15 plus any shipping. All their signatures are on the cue ball, that's correct, Telford. Birdman 79, yep. It's great. Glad you guys came out to watch the live stream. And when you open up your pool room in the morning, feel free to log on and view it there. It's all free for you.
And keep in mind that the live stream being done in HD. A lot of pool rooms around the country are actually blasting it out to their TVs, their HD TVs, right in their pool room, putting it around. We're going to be doing that here at the location for tomorrow's and Sunday's matches. And at the same time, if you're in the comfort of your own living room, don't be afraid to hook up your HDMI cable right up from your computer right into your television, because this thing looks amazing on.
Yeah.
We're getting some confirmations that it's even going up to the 72-inch flat screen models, so you can see every grain of this cloth.
Well, we're really happy that you guys enjoy it. As I said, I couldn't even speak any more highly than what JR and his crew has done to bring this live stream here. Again, it's definitely a pleasure. If you're not going to watch it live, this is the best thing that you can actually watch it on. That's for sure.
Well, John almost got a nice safety there, but I think he gave away 4 big points to Shane. And Shane is on a mission. He's on a mission to say, you cannot come back and beat me.
Yeah, I think something's really sparked Shane, that's for sure.
Let's take a look at that fine t-shirt. Now, you work with a graphics artist to put that together for you?
Yeah, actually, it was a company down in the States that deals with a lot of the APA apparel. Awesome. They did an awesome job at this, and yeah, I couldn't be more happier. The players really love it as well. It wasn't really hard to ask them, but they wanted to put it on. They actually put it on themselves, so it's over the moon. And based on your everyone's reaction out there, they all want a piece of that shirt. So, so yeah, drop me an email, guys, and I'll try to accommodate it best as I can while the supplies last.
Okay.
We don't have many cue balls, so all the signatures are done. So if you guys want something, again, it's only while supplies last.
Now Shane's looking at a rail first off the bottom rail, nicked the 3, used the 8 and the 7 to slow it down, take the cue ball, 2 more rails to the bottom rail, maybe even get underneath the 9. Or, let's see if he retracts from that. No rail. He went for it on that one.
Yeah,
That's a good way to say it. He was hoping he was going to get that 3 to go back.
Yeah, right.
I do know one thing about the shirts is there was a big stack of them before. If you're in the area, you might come down and get them before they go.
Yeah, they're going pretty fast, that's for sure. The cue balls are going even just as quick. But also, guys, ones that are out there watching this format, I know it's different for some that are not used to playing the APA CPA 9 ball. But if you are interested in playing in this format, feel free to contact or go on poolplayers.com and actually find a local APA league or CPA league in your area. And you know what? Come out and play this format.
I'm actually interested to see whether John's going to do something different with the cue ball here. I don't think he should. We can't look at the score that Shane has 30 more points than him. John hasn't made a mistake. John's keeping his stuff under control right now. And I think while he's breaking, he should keep focusing on making this 5 and not trying to overamp this break.
Well, the one thing about this format, too, 30 points seems like a lot, but it's how quickly that gap changes. And, you know, especially with these players, you know, there's 4 balls again off the break, and he's on the 1 ball, you know.
And this should be an easy 10 points here. This should, I mean, kapow. And that's it. Now, the 4 ball is closer to the side pocket, but a bar table player, I think a lot of times, will consider putting this cue ball, or the 4 ball, up in the corner pocket, just to have an easier shot. But it's so close here, he's supposed to shoot it in the side this time. But I've seen guys literally shoot at that side pocket when the corner pocket's huge. I don't think John's going to ever fall for that trick, though. He plays bar box too well. And let's see. 13 plus 10 is...
Gives us a good chance to give a shout out to the sponsors, Metskews, Diamond, Mr. Billiards, the CPA in the Toronto area, Shooters Billiards, which is hosting this great event, La Spot Billiards, and Inside Pool Mag, J.R. Calvert. I again can't speak highly enough of this live stream, and I know you guys are all enjoying this.
Nice break. Now this one, he barely made a ball, kept his cue ball within 6 inches of the center of the table, and he doesn't have a shot on the 1 that's what I would call easy. He may be able to see this and make it. I could be wrong. Looks like the 5's just barely in the way, though. Great shot. Good speed control. And I'll go ahead and give him 10 points. What do you think?
Yeah, not a trouble ball here. remember, guys, Johnny Morra was down by 30 points going into the last rack, and if he runs out here, he's only down 10. It just shows you under this format, everybody has a shot to win.
Moreover, I actually call it getting credit for the balls and the performance that you put out. You make 10 balls, you get awarded. You make 5 balls, you get awarded what 5 balls should be. It's kind of funny that you only get a point for 9 ball times.
Well, with this format, the 9 ball sure is where it ends, but it's not overemphasized. Where if you want to pot the 9 ball early, you're only getting 2 points. So most players, that comes out of the equation. Now you're looking for the most points rather than just to pot the early 9. So Johnny came up pretty close on this one.
You should be able to manage this, but boy, a little bit more there and it gets a little funky. See, one of our commentators from Providence, Marty Herman, is hanging out with us this week. I'm going to say hello to Marty. Thank you very much for your help last week. Couldn't have done it without you there, big guy.
43-33.
And this is getting interesting. I like this when they're putting packages down. I can add to 10. I got, 5 fingers on each hand, man. I know how to do this.
Is there many APA League operators out there watching this live stream? Love to hear from you.
If they ever take this to being 20 points, I'm going to have to do this with sandals on. If you guys don't mind. Can you say tie ball game? I think he has only but to get on the 6 by going to the center of the table off the 5, and I think his troubles will be over. And being that this was a fairly simple lead-in, I think this is pretty much over. He just needs to not lose his head on this shot. Center of the table. I don't know that there's a ball or a pocket over here, but he's shooting it like he's going to run the cue into the 9.
What a shot.
That was a great shot. And there was a little control there. He knew where he was hitting.
Well, looks like John's on his way to a 3-pack here.
Here's Johnny.
Very good shoot. Okay, well, JR, I'm going to step out and give it to Rod Bavin. He'll sit in to give you a hand, and again, I'd like to thank all the viewers staying up and watching this great event. And yeah, if anybody needs anything, just contact me via email regarding the shirts or the cue balls. And again, a shout out to all the sponsors and JR and Alvin. What a great event you guys are putting on for us. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Thanks for everything, John. Really. And something tells me that we're going to have a new leader at the end of this rack. This is such a simple rack, I think it's going to end up being 53-43. John is just on fire with these breaks. Did he go a little bit far here, folks? I think he did. I think he'll be all right. Another turn or two there on the cue ball, and it's a little funky. Just wanted to say welcome to Rodney.
Hey, thank you for having me back again. Take a little break there and get our league operator on to promote this great event.
Aren't they doing a great job?
Doing it ever since they took over this EPA in this area. It's just it's blown up. I believe we have I think it's just over 800 members. It's just going to get bigger and bigger, and can't say enough for what they've done for me personally and what they've done for the CPA in this area. My hat's off to them, and it's we're all family here, so.
It's really nice. I deal a lot with the APA, and all the league operators that I meet are really genuinely good people.
They are, and a lot of the operators too. They're players also. They started off playing APA, CPA, and they just keep it going. And this is what we need to, grow the sport of the game.
Either the APA really knows how to do their job in picking their league operators, or there's something in the water. I don't know what it is. But yeah, great bunch of people.
Yep.
Really enjoy what they're doing here, what they're trying. I can share their vision. I see exactly how it all works, and I really support what they're doing. That's why we're here.
Yep.
Good guys trying to do something good for the sport, good for the people around.
And that's what we need.
Heck yeah, it starts with just a couple of people doing it, and then
That's
goes
it.
on and on and on.
Yep. That's
More people
correct.
keep doing it, there's going to be a lot of people doing it then.
No, that's right. Notice he's letting that
And,
cue ball fly quite a bit on his breaks.
well, he just got a lucky roll. That 8-ball went.
Yep.
And he has to get on the deuce. The deuce is his transition ball. He has a little angle, not the greatest angle, don't get me wrong.
No.
And not the hardest shot in the world, but one that could be missed. He just wants to take his time and get on the 2.
Yep.
Make us want to get on the 2 with a little angle up table, just a hair. All right, it's a little down table here, but it's playable.
Back up and down, you think?
I like going up and down. I will follow this ball and go straight down.
Yep.
This is perfect for going straight down. Uh-oh. I don't think he's going to like this one.
No.
He doesn't. And, yeah, it's a good look at it. And I think that we're going to watch a great run come to an end here with this shot. Doesn't mean that he's given up the set. It just means that he probably ran in the vicinity of about 40 balls there, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah. It's about that.
40-something balls. And he's going to put them behind, 2 rails behind a 4-5 here. A little bit of... Oh, did he get there?
Doesn't, I can tell by his... No. Now you cut this into the bottom right pocket, rail first. Do you kind of spin it off the rail to come back below for the 4?
Well, I do. I go 2 ways at this. I will bank it right straight up table, or I
Do
do
what
this.
he was doing right there.
Right there. It's the same. It's the same shot. He just said, "Well, if you can't get there, I'm going to get there."
Correct. And it's like saying, without the jump cue, a lot of these players here, this is a straight jump shot. But now they have to kick at it. I'm not sure if he can masse around it.
He has actually a very good shot to draw, go rail first, hit the 3 straight on. Look at this hole through here. See how he can go right between the 5-7,
Oh yeah, yeah.
hit the rail, hit the inside of the 3 with draw, stop it, and bank the 3 ball back down to the bottom rail and get the 5-7-4 into the game. Let's see if he can stop his rock after this. Oh, almost. Pretty darn good try there.
Yep, that was.
I think Shane wants to return the favor here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, he has to. He used all the pocket on that shot there. And look, does it seem the same to me to you that Shane just doesn't look a little bit comfortable?
He looks a little uncomfortable right now.
Mm-hmm.
I can't put it together right now. I mean, there's something there that's not quite right, and we'll see.
But again, it's the first night of this event. Some of these guys, you know, it's a new format, so they're working the bugs out just like everybody else. You know, it's good. I'm glad everybody's enjoying this event. Don't know what to say. Yeah.
Okay, this is a guy who couldn't miss a ball on
On the
4.5-inch pockets, diamond 9-footers a week ago, and now he can't make one on a 7-footer, and he grew up on 7-footers.
Yep, that he did. Now, do you know the reason why he started using the glove recently? Is he trying to get back at Strickland on a 10-foot table to beat him with a glove? Or
I have no idea what the story is there. I think that's going to make it 60-46, according to our official scorekeeper.
Yes, it is 60-46. I wouldn't really say it's jet lag. Shane has been here since Monday, so he's had a week to adjust to our beautiful Canadian weather.
I tell you what, it's beautiful up here.
It's gorgeous. It's we don't all live in igloos like a lot of people say. It's been a little chilly a bit this week, but you ever get the chance to come down to Toronto, it's it's a great party town, nice people. There's so much to do here.
And for those of you just tuning in, this is the Clash of the Titans. We're here at Shooters Billiards in Toronto, Canada. This is a $15,000 round-robin tournament featuring John Morra, Shane Van Boening, Alex Pagalion,
and Jason Klatt. They'll each be playing each other. They'll be seeded at the end of Saturday. Then there'll be a race to 5 in the semifinals. This is a race to 3 in the round robins. Oh, so you're not out of it.
What's your name? Nice to meet you, bud. You're Brian? Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. Alright.
That's okay, Alex.
And then I have 3 bottles.
Just a little stop shot. Yes, Alex is working the crowd. I'm sure everyone can hear him.
He projects.
Oh, he does. Maybe if everyone's lucky, you'll maybe get to hear him sing tonight. We do have video, but we're waiting to see if we can get the copyright infringement taken off of it.
From what I understand, the video featured all 4 of our contestants singing karaoke. Jason Klatt had just stopped by the booth, and I think that he skedaddled after that comment. He, of course, denied it.
Yep.
We will have video proof at a later
What a
date.
shot. Don't go on the side.
No. But he went too far.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's okay.
Well, perfecto.
We got a match here, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, pro pool player. How are you? Now it is 61-55. John Morra leads. This is the second match of the night. See, and it's great how he breaks, how Shane breaks. Just holds that cue ball in the center of the table every time. It's like there's a little dot where it just puts it.
2 balls.
Not 2.
One of them being the 1.
It's got shape on the shot on the 2.
The 3's going to be a little bit tricky.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's even worth going on. And he's got a good safety to sit up on the 7, push the 2 ball down table, freeze the cue onto the 7, but he's queuing it up like he can see it.
I bet you right now, right now.
What a shot.
What a great shot.
Alex actually isn't too bad of a singer for people who don't know. He's not a Pacquiao, but he's got a voice. It's actually funny hearing him rap. That's actually really good. He might use the 6 here. Oh no, do the cut. Sometimes these angles just throw me off a bit. I actually believe that video you're talking about, Pool Player, is actually on YouTube. You can find Alex and Santos singing away. Come back up. It's going to be 64 to 61 for Shane. He's going to be getting back into the match here.
I would say it should be 65, but, you know, that's just me.
64, 65. You are correct there, JR.
Like I said, if you ever change this to being a 20-point system, I am going to have to wear sandals. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's it.
But while we're doing this, I got it all figured out.
That's correct. So if Shane can break and run this rack, that will give him the second frame. With the way he's parking Whitey in the center of the table.
He's got it under control. He's making the corner ball. He's going to make this 7. That's almost a given. It's whether or not he makes the 1 and if he has the 2 on the line. Now, see, he almost made the 1 and almost made the 2. He would prefer this.
Yep, definitely.
All day long.
Nope.
This is an incredibly workable lie, and he's supposed to win the set from here, folks.
Yep.
This is supposed to be gin. As he jacks himself up over the 8 ball. No, he'll be all right.
Okay.
He'll be fine. With the 4 and 5 both within a foot of the hole, I'm sure all he's going to do is pocket this ball. Fine.
He's good.
I think we're watching this ready to be tied at 1-7.
I believe so, JR. When they mention a roadmap, he's got one. He's disgusted with himself, but
He went
he's
really a lot too far there. Nice touch.
He's good. Suzanne, it's a race to 3. 75 points per set. Or per frame, I should say. And this is Shane's game ball. And doesn't like where he is, but he could be playing the camera, don't you think, sometimes?
Yeah. I don't think this is going to be a problem for Mr. Van Boening.
No. And we're all tied up at 1 frame apiece here in this race to 3. The score of the last set, I believe Johnny won 75-62, I believe. It was somewhere around there. And they do releg after every frame. Oh, you're welcome. That's what we're here for. In our first match tonight, Alex Pegulayan won over Jason Klatt 3-0. That's okay, pool player. I'm not a Canucks fan, even though I'm Canadian. Unfortunately, I'm a Leafs fan, but they will never win anything. But that's for another broadcast.
Well, let's see how this set gets started out. 8 ball in the corner, 1 ball on the side. No, he missed the one on the side, which
Got
I
the
think
eight in
is
the corner.
half the battle.
Yeah. And remember, people, if any of these players run a perfect game, they win 75-0, run 7.5 racks. That's $1,000 bonus. Something for you APA and CPA players to try out on your practice nights there. We also have challenge matches here where you can play one of the pros. All proceeds go to charity. And if there's anyone who can put a 7.5 pack together, it's the UPS kid. No, he is not here. I believe Alain is still in Montreal.
Elaine, of course, Elaine Martel.
Yeah, the Dancing Bear. The South Dakota Kid. That's it. Or the UPS Kid, or another great nickname I heard from him is Def Jam, which I thought was great. I think Jay Hefford, I think he was the one who actually said that. I'm not sure. So that's one. Hey, Devin, I'm sure John will get that email from you, definitely. Yeah, I think meat might be a little bit strong, but that's actually a good one. Okay, it was Chris. I knew it was one of the two that actually started that. Thank you very much. So there's the break. On the side again.
You hear a lot of clatter in the background, folks. That's Alex Pagalian entertaining the troops here in a table off the side of the commentary booth here.
Which anyone is allowed to go and play if you want to challenge one of the pros. For an autographed cue ball, I believe it's $10. All proceeds go to charity. Well, it doesn't look like too much trouble here, JR.
Well, what he's going to try and do is slide over to the side rail on the side with the 6 and the 7. Just keep a little angle on the 5. Make sure he doesn't get below the 6. A little bit thinner than what he wanted, but this will be all right. This is playable for Shane Van Boening.
I don't know.
That's not what he wanted.
No, he didn't want to do that. I believe the charity is for the Cancer Society. I believe it's Cancer Society, maybe sick kids also, but that I can verify for you. Oh, everyone wants him to kick it. We'll see what it does. Looks like he's doing it.
Yeah.
Oh.
He bent that in there, and it ends up sometimes it'll follow the ball right in.
I think he's trying to get the bit of the rail first, and it just hit it just a little too clean. That spin just took it right into that pocket.
Yeah.
This gets Johnny back on the board here in the third frame.
It looks like we have a 16-3 advantage, Mr. Van Boening.
Shane Van Boening recently moved to #1 in the Mosconi Cup rankings for Team USA. It's going to be another great event, which I believe is in Vegas this year.
I believe it is. It's in December. Now they usually hold it over at the MGM Grand. I'm believing that's going to be the location where they're
Yeah.
going to be at this year. That's always a good time, and anybody that has a chance to go to that, by all
Oh,
means,
by all
go.
means, go. Just even watching it last year when they were at the Krubisel, that was just, it was almost like watching a soccer match with
Yeah.
all the singing and chanting. It was, if pool and billiards in general could be like that all the time, geez, like the people you can get, it's unbelievable.
It just needs a little bit more social
Yes, it does.
appeal right now.
What I think would be nice too is if they could have like a world format for the Moscone Cup. Have 4-player teams and give everyone a sniff of the rabbit.
Yeah.
'Cause it'd be good to see, say, like a Team Philippines against some of these other
Team
countries.
Germany.
Team Germany.
Netherlands, they have several players.
Yep.
Niels Fan,
Chinese Taipei.
Fuji C, Chinese Taipei. Yeah, well, they do a 2-man team version of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that one just barely made itself in there.
He's okay. It's all right. He'll get shape here on the 6th. He'll just come back out. There's pro pool player.
Hey Marty, it's Marcy. How you doing, buddy?
She's been bugging to say hi all night.
Yes, I knew you'd be here.
Because she said you knew you'd be here. Yeah, China's on fire with this with pool also.
Nice thing about the pool rooms is we have a lot of people, a lot of friends that come by and they want to say hello.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fun doing these events. We get to meet a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of great
Love it.
people too.
Love it.
Well, 16-13 now. Shane Van Boening leading John Morra in this 3rd frame. It's the best 3 out of 5 here live from Shooter Snooker and Sports Club in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. This event is brought to you by the CPA, Diamond Products, Mez Q's, Le Spot Billiards, Mr. Billiards, and of course InsidePoolMag.com. Couldn't thank you enough.
We appreciate doing this. Trust me, we love doing this. Anybody is looking for a stream in the future, they can always drop by our website and use the contact us form. Get a hold of us that way, and we'll get back in touch with you and see if we can fit you into our schedule and help get you the promotion that you need for your event. We offer pre-promotion through press releases. We also offer the live stream itself, and of course coverage of the event while we're at the event, and then obviously in the magazine when we go out. And if we're streaming the event, the videos, we'll put them online on YouTube, and at that point there you'll actually be able to take those YouTube videos and we put them into our online magazine. So it all has kind of got a synergy going on about it, where it's all has its own reason.
That's right. That's right. Thanks, Rock and Roll 60. They do a great job, and we're glad to have them here in Canada.
We really appreciate all of our fans, and we appreciate all of our friends up here in Canada. I used to come up to Toronto all the time. I was a player rep for Falcon Q's and their U.S. distributor for about 8 years, and they were in Mississauga, which is a suburb of Canada, or Toronto here.
Yep.
And believe it or not, even though I was in Pittsburgh, it was closer for me to come to Toronto than it was for me to go to Philadelphia.
That's correct. And for a lot of our American friends out there, Toronto is, we're more south than some of the American states that people don't realize.
Yeah.
That, we're close. We're, a 5-6 hour drive from a lot of places, and there's no reason to not come up here.
It's gorgeous. There's the distillery district that I was hearing about here. Apparently just gorgeous. I
Oh.
have to go see it now that, Sally had told me about it, and the editor at Inside Pool Magazine, and I said, well, we're going to have to go check this out.
Yeah, there's a lot of sights to be seen here. And, everyone's had a good time. I've talked to Shane, and he's enjoyed it here. When we were all at the karaoke last night, he goes, is this all you Canadians do, is drink beer and sing karaoke? And we're, well, not all the time, but most of the time. And John White's like, are you having a good time? He goes, yeah, I think I can get used to this. So I'm not sure if it was the Canadian beer speaking, but they're definitely having a good time. So if you're in the GTA, or even if you're in Buffalo, it's only an hour and 45-minute drive, people. It's a great event.
I love it up here. Well,
It's a nice break. Johnny's starting to control his break a little bit more now. The cue ball's not. He's taking that little bit off. He's not punching it. It's that nice. Don't want to say a soft break, but it's a controlled, firm, just hitting it and let it just stop in the middle, as Shane's been doing the entire match. I think Johnny's kind of caught up, and they're realizing how the table's breaking. Obviously, the table plays different under the lights than it would without having the lights over the table, so got a little bit of an adjustment period. Good shot. Good, nice bump on the 5.
now I like to hit this ball with a flat ball and miss the 9 ball, and then kill my cue ball over on the side rail there, just above the second diamond.
Just like that.
Not just like that. He hits it really a lot better than I do. And he's going to use all this table.
Yeah.
And he's perfect.
Yep.
You can run 1 rail or 2 rails. I usually like to run 1 rail right at this 9 ball.
And there it is.
Just like that.
Yep. Johnny's starting to pull away a little bit here. 44-16. This is the first annual Clash of the Titans. J.R. Calvert alongside Rod Babin here at Shooters Snooker and Sports Club.
For those of you just tuning in, that we're using the CPA rules, slightly different than the Pro Express rules. There's no push out. And certain rules, I mean, maybe you can give them a little bit of rundown on what the differences are, Rod.
Yeah, the difference is there's no push, which is important. There's no 3-hook rule. Jump cues are not allowed, but you are allowed to jump with your full cue. There's 10 points per every rack. So every ball is worth 1. The 9 ball is worth 2. It's a race to 75 points. First to 3 frames. How are you, Calcutta on the number? Champion? Good to see you guys watching. Thank you very much. And I like how Johnny's breaking now. He's holding that ball.
Well, he broke the first ones too hard. Then he
did.
broke a couple too soft. Now he's just found that happy medium, where he knows what the speed is, and he's dialed in so that he can really hold that cue ball.
Yep.
And he's doing a great job with it.
Oh, he is. And you see, he's focused.
Now he's going to follow this with high left. Spin out. Perfect shot. He was really playing the English off the 6 ball to run 2 rails and out towards the deuce. Now he's looking at it and saying, if I zigzag on this ball, do I hit below this side pocket or do I hit above it?
Hey,
And
Macuro, what's up, buddy?
I truly believe he has to just miss the 8 ball. Bounce off the second rail. Well,
I think he's okay. I believe he can still cut that 3 into the side.
he can. And I think he can kill his cue ball and shoot the 4 in the same side.
Correct. It's jungle shot. It's 75 points per set, so it's a race to 3. So it's a best of 5 of 75. So basically 225 points total.
We're knotted up at one set apiece.
Yeah.
That's those little ones that you see after the score. But the match score, or the set score, is actually at the moment 44-16, maybe a little higher. We're just not updating it until after every rack ends.
Correct. Yeah, and, Cody Morra's pretty dang good. You know, he's having a really good year. Snapped off a big win at the U.S. Bar Table Championships this year. So, you know, then he's coming on, and, you know, he's still, I believe he's 21 years old, 22 years old, so he's got a long way to go.
And you can see John is literally running away with it right
Yeah,
now. He's running racks. And at this rate here, he puts 2 more of these together, he'll probably win with the break shot.
Yep.
Because he's been making a ball, that corner ball, every time. So he figures if he runs 2 more racks, he's going to be leading this set.
That's correct.
Or this match, 2 sets to 1.
2 sets to 1, that's right. And I know John kind of didn't want to admit it, but there is a lot of pressure on him here. This is his home pool hall. This is where he comes to practice every day, plays weekly tournaments. So, you know, he wants to snap this off really bad.
Sure he does. There's probably 15,000 reasons why he wants to do that too.
That's it.
What do we got going on here? A dry break.
Yeah, dry break. I think that's the first one in this frame, anyways.
Well, I jinxed him. I said, "Oh yeah, he's gonna always make a ball on a break." What's he
Commentator
do?
Jink comes in again.
30 seconds later, well, Nerdstradamus strikes again. Sure. Well, I like that shot a lot, actually.
Yeah, it is. It works out. You get the shape on the deuce. You miss, you're keeping everything down table. Look at all the blockers that are past the side pocket.
Yeah, once you get by there, that's a free shot,
Yep,
pretty much.
that's right.
And with no jump cues, yeah.
Well, I think we might see our first shot. I don't know if he can just spin it a little bit. Just get by that 7.
He is spinning this ball. See how far out he's on the object ball or cue ball? Ooh.
Little too much jungle juice on that one. This is a rack your own. We're scoring here, but it's a little tough. They're a little faster than we are over here. Right now it is 54-16.
Yeah, we're just keeping up with the score changes at the end of the rack. Anything crucial when we get into the 70s or high 60s, we kind of keep a ball count where we can tell you what their crucial mass is there to make balls. But it'd be almost impossible for us to keep up with it on our scorekeeper.
It would be.
Ball by ball.
Also, if anyone would like to purchase T-shirts, signed autographed cue balls of all 4 players, T-shirts are $15. Cue balls are $12 a piece. They are available. Yeah, I'm kind of curious if anyone out there knows why Shane started using a glove. I'm thinking maybe it's so he can play Strickland again on that 10-footer in Ohio there. Maybe get some revenge. It's an important rack for Shane here. He needs to get something going. He might just draw back a little bit, play the 8 in the side. Yep. Easy little, just pop it back. Cue ball maybe a little bit behind.
Alright.
I don't believe he was doing any Michael Jackson at the karaoke last night. But again, I'm not sure what the video holds. We might have to put that on pay-per-view, eh, JR? Those guys doing karaoke? If we can get it, you'll get it free also this weekend, everybody. Don't worry about that.
Well, I know where I can get a copy of the video. That's all I know right now. Can you spell extortion, kids?
Yeah, exactly. Now, have you noticed if they've been pattern racking at all?
Yes. See the 1, 2, 3 up
Yeah.
top for Shane. He's going to have that 6 ball or the 5 ball in the corner where the... And he's going to take a drink here, and that's bad news
Oh,
because
look at the
there's
break.
nothing left but, the 4 or
4
5.
dead balls.
Oh, my.
Wow.
But look at the 4 or
4 or
5.
5. And the tough part here is even playing the breakout. Because you play it, the 4 looks like it's so frozen to the rail that it may not move.
You have to hit the 5.
Yep.
You have to hit the 5, hit it on the other side. You bank the, put the 4 into the corner, so to speak,
Mm-hmm.
and then you beat the 5, and you hope you don't get caught on the 8.
And there you go. Hit the 5. Perfect.
Double kissed it. It's not perfect. Trust me.
Nope. Oh, yeah. Just a little bit more full.
Boy, if you can nick this ball, and I mean really, really nick it, it's a strong shot because you can actually put this ball down on the bottom rail by the 9, like past the 9. Let's see if he can really nick this ball. I mean, I try and hit it with a little bit of left like he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
See if you can hold it. There it is.
Yeah.
Wow, he spun it all the way to the other edge. The reason I don't like that as much is now the 9 ball's in the game for Shane.
Mm-hmm.
If he gets it more like where the chalk is, you can see the chalk down on the block rail.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tougher shot for him to do this. Now he's so far over, he can control this hit. See? Now watch the 9 ball in the game. Back up, back up, back
Slow
up,
down.
and guess what?
Perfect.
Bob's your uncle.
Good shot.
And it's a common mistake. You think you're doing good by putting it over there, but you forget this guy's going to you're making him play safe. So you better give him a hard safe, too. And I was trying to play the 50-yard line. John was trying to play, beat him there.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't win there. He was going to definitely give a shot out. It's just how much. So, lesson learned.
Yep. This is a big 5 points for Shane here if he can bring this in. Oh, wow. I don't know what to say, people.
This is not an easy shot. This is one of the few times that I'd say tonight where I'd be surprised if the guy makes the ball.
Mm-hmm.
This is Alex Pagaline coming by, entertaining the crowd. And
What a
we just
shot.
watched an incredible
What a
shot.
shot.
Let's give him a good lick here, folks. Big old shout here from the booth.
What a
Wow.
great shot.
Holy mackerel. That's a guy that wants to win this tournament.
That is.
That's
That
a guy
is.
that wants to win.
Yep.
Right there.
Or as we say here in Canada, it's a TSN turning point. What a shot. I think that was the shot of the tournament so far.
That was the best shot I've seen this whole tournament. Well, I told you how I felt. That was the first time I thought it was a hard shot,
Mhm.
like really hard.
Yep.
And he buried it like it was a hanger. Talent.
Yeah.
How talented is John Moore? Folks, speak up. Do you think that that was the best shot of the tournament so far?
60-26. Yeah, the crowd is saying it is. That was unbelievable.
And a lot of the guys have been hanging out with us since 7 o'clock here. So, yeah.
Yep.
3 ball, 1 ball. Nope. Got away from making that 1. Let's see if it comes around somewhere sweet for him.
Doesn't want that 4 to get in the way. Oh, it did.
It was a conspiracy. I think all the balls are in the center of the table. Look at this. Well, this is a typical example. What speed do you hit this at? You kick off the bottom rail. You try and hit a full ball, right? Because you're going to have to get something to a rail. So you have a chance to have this cue roll forward onto the 8 or 9 if you kick it right. Let's see what happens here. If he can hit it full in the face and get a nice, solid hit. He's going to get the thin one. That might not good. Stay up, ball.
Looks like he's okay. He got away with that one there.
There's some type of wind coming up out of that that corner pocket, because I can tell you right now, it did look like it was going to go, didn't it?
Oh, he's got the kiss. No. Good
That
hit.
was not a give-up stroke. That's the I want to try and get lucky stroke. Johnny looks like he's taking a chance to eat. These are going to be some long sets. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon, folks. These guys are going to have to beat the other 3 sets. That's
Not going to be easy. And there is a 45-second shot clock. 1 extension per rack, which I don't believe has had to come in effect. Don't believe we've seen a 9 off the break either today.
no, we haven't.
And John Moore is going to be representing Canada along with Jason Cladd at the World Cup of Pool in a few weeks.
What a great
Great
hit. Great angle to see that ball bend in there. You could see how the draw bends that off. Looked like he was bowling there for a second the way that ball bent.
I think we might see Johnny Massey here.
He may end up, I don't like that kick. I like this a lot.
Yeah, because
I
you
like
can
this.
play the rail first on it too and still get the hit, that you don't have to hit it clean.
He can even hit below it if he misses it altogether.
Ooh,
Oh.
Just not like that.
That's the only, I was just
That's
getting ready to
what
say, the
he-
only
that's what
thing
he doesn't wanna do.
that doesn't, there wasn't even a scratch here. I said the only thing he could do is hit the point.
Wow. Sometimes they even amaze us, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, that thing looked like it was on rockets there.
Mhm.
Hey, what a draw stroke that was.
You know, and I hate to say it, I said it the last time, but this is a very important rack for Shane.
He can't let John get 65. At that point there, it's effectively having a hill.
Yep.
You're on the hill at that point.
That's right.
The guys that play like this, they're allowed to run out at any point. Get enough points from even picking up the remainder of a rack, and then the way this table's breaking, they're guaranteed a ball or 2. And they're 1 or 2 balls away from a victory. So,
That's right.
I mean, how would you like it if you knew that you had to keep the guy from smelling a ball, basically? And that's what Shane has to do right now.
Yep. Take a little bit more time. Just re-get that focus. It's now 62-34. John Morra leading Shane Van Boening here in this 3rd frame. Match is all square out 1 frame apiece. And again, if you're in the GTA Toronto area, come and make your way down to Shooters here. This event will be on all weekend. Tickets are $25 a day, $60 for the weekend pass.
There's a kick here, but I don't think it's a really good one. Let's see if he can nick this one.
The time over here is just 10 after 1 in the morning Eastern time here in Toronto.
I predict somebody's going to see a whole lot of 5-ball in their future.
I think so too. The 1 automatically is going to get distance.
Yeah, you can
It's
see.
easy block to get behind that 5.
He looks like he's shooting at the 1 ball.
I think he is.
I think he's saying, I'm going to make the 1 ball and run out the set.
Yeah.
What a
Hey, that
great
works. That works
save.
too. Yep.
That's a great save. Did he freeze it is the question. He just called it frozen. Shane says, I'm going to thaw it out. Don't worry.
And
He
there it
did
is.
thaw it out, but
Oh,
unfortunately,
Bad
look
kiss.
at that.
Nah, bad kiss.
Bad
Well,
kiss.
Sometimes you don't get, you make the right shot and you don't get rewarded for it.
But sometimes you make the right shot. Now look at this for a lesson for our viewers at home, folks. You don't always have to figure out everything. Sometimes the game does give you opportunities. John just played a throw-in safety. It's going to split it up. Shane tried to make something happen, and it came back, and it's given John a lot better shot than what he thought he was going to get. It was just a simple safe, but look what he's done. And now he's got the keys to his own kingdom. All he has to do from this point on, from here, is break, make a couple of balls, and then make a couple more balls, and he wins this set. And he goes up 2-1 over the great Shane Van Boening. And he's going to get to do what he wants to do. He trust me, this is his own room, he wants a little respect.
Yep.
People already respect him, but they want to see in person how he does against these guys.
That's right.
He tried to spin that ball
Yeah,
in.
I think he jumped up a little bit too on that shot also. I think
That-
he was walking to the 7 before he made the 6.
Well, that cross-eyed approach sometimes, where you're, shooting right-handed, left-eye dominant, what it does is it brings the stick into the body. And what you want to do is you want to lift up to get the stroke to go through. So a lot of times you'll see guys like that. They'll either have their head squared away to pull their body away from the shot, or they raise.
Yep.
And John raises. Watch some of the tapes. John, if you're watching this, buddy, you're raising up.
Yep.
We'll take a look at it, and you're going to make a lot of balls that way, but you can
You
make
miss-
more if you don't
Don't
raise
do
up.
that. That's right.
That's all I'm saying. And sometimes, sometimes you just get into that habit where you don't realize that it's happening. But if you just stop it, you can play a lot better. So we're at 66 to 40. We hear they're getting cue balls in Australia now.
Yeah.
John Croft just stopped by. And I'm not picking on John by saying he lifts up. He doesn't do it every shot, but he does do it. And some guys go, well, you missed because you raised up. Sometimes it is, but other times you just, oh my God, I'm going to miss. You see how the cue ball comes off, and you stand up surprised. I've seen that, but that's not really what was happening there with John.
No.
Yeah, cross-dominant players, specifically, when they get that cue right underneath the dominant eye, that does really affect the fact that if cue will run into their body while they stroke. So they stand up just a hair, just to let that stroke go through. And that's what's going on with John, just a hair right now.
That's a good shot. It's got the 6 into the left side pocket. This is what Shane needs. He's got to start stringing some racks together. I don't think he wants to be down 2 frames to 1 to John here.
Sure doesn't. But you know what? He's coming on strong.
Yep.
He is really coming on strong here.
Now it's 66 to 50. John Morra leading Shane Van Boening here at Shooter Snooker and Sports Club in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'd like to thank all our sponsors, MezQs, CPA, Diamond, Lispot Billiards, Shooters, and InsidePoolMag.com. I just love how he controls the cue ball on the break. It just sits in the middle of the table. Look at this. Another roadmap. Yes, the CPA and the APA are affiliated. We're just the Canadian counterpart. There's also, I believe last year or the year before, started the JPA, Japan Pool Players Association too, so it's getting bigger. And for all those players that are going to be in Vegas next week for the APA National Championships, we will be down there. Well, not JR and myself, but myself and our CPA reps here. We're looking forward to it.
I wish I could go, but I'm going to be doing the Seminole Pro Tour event. We'll be in Canton, Ohio next week. So any of our viewers, they can watch us there at the SeminoleProTour.com website. But we're going to have to miss that one, but we'll probably be doing some events with the APA later this year.
Good. Hopefully you do. No, it's great for not only amateur pool in general, but for the game of billiards. You know, we need more of this out there. Well, Shane's only down 6. Trying to make a comeback here.
Well, if you're asking about pattern racking, you'll see that the 6 is in the corner again. And the 1, 2, and 3 are up front again. 5, 6, 7 on the corners.
Yep.
Watch the 6, folks. Abracadabra, he's going to make it disappear.
And there it goes.
7, and he's going to get a good lick here. He has but to deal with the 4 ball, which is probably on a scale 1 to 10. It's a level 3 position play here. All he has to do is come back, pop the deuce down in the corner here now, run around 3 rails, and I think he's out. John White stopped by the booth, took one look, said he's out.
Nope. Didn't have to look too much at that.
This was a Tom Cruise out is what this was.
I think Shane might be starting to wake up a little bit here.
Well, this is danger for John Morra. He let that 6 ball that he shot. It's going to cost him this set, the lead in this match, and possibly the match itself.
That's correct. And that's another rack there for Shane. Shane leading 70 to 66.
Thank goodness I've got 10 fingers. And official scorekeepers, I might add. Do we know the names of our official scorekeepers?
Our official scorekeepers are CPA members here. We have Yanette Alfonso, we have Krista Brown, and we have Farah. I'm not going to try to pronounce her last name because I may blow it. So I'm going to stay away from that one there. But yeah, they're part of the Southern Ontario CPA Pool Leagues here. Can he make 5 off the break? Let's see.
1. Well, this got a little bit funny.
Yeah.
The 3's weird.
No.
He's not looking at a hanging 1. He only made 1 ball. So let's keep an eye on the score. It is 71-66.
71-66.
Now I kind of like hitting this one ball thin, and I also and running 3 rails back down onto the bottom rail. I also like drawing and killing this ball and banking it down towards the other end of the table and letting the 9-2 get in there. What a great
What a
shot!
shot.
What a great shot! Shane is looking at the combination now. Now keep in mind, he's got 72 points. If he makes this combination, he'll be breaking for the win.
Match. That's right. We'll just need 1 ball off the break to take this 3rd frame.
Unless the 2 ball goes in somewhere.
Yeah, if the 2 goes in, then that's his frame too.
That's right, and that would have been the win. But this way, he just needs to make a ball. And what a tough break for John Morra to be up 66 to
that's
50 at the
That's
time.
tough.
I think it might have been more than that, right?
I believe so, yeah, because I think
66 to 34, I think is
like
what
that,
it was.
Yeah.
30-ish, somewhere in there.
Oh, thanks, Susan. 40. Okay. There we go.
Well, Shane says I can name this tune in 1 note.
Yeah. And I
I'm gonna
think it's
break.
going to be the, what ball? The 5 ball disappearing?
Yep, abracadabra.
And there it's...
Reach out and win your set.
Just don't scratch. And that's a set.
And that's a set.
Now Shane Van Boening wins this rack, or should say this set, leads 2 frames to 1. Shane Van Boening is on the hill now. It's the first to win 3 frames. So best of 5 of 75 points.
Good, put it on. There.
Those are those beautiful t-shirts there that are also available.
Take one more look at them bad boys.
It's got all 4 of their names there, 8 ball, 9 ball, with an old, looks like Cadillac DeVille. Could be wrong, I'm not really a car guy, but
Thank you.
this is a APA CPA format. It's Shane Van Boening, Alex Peguline, Jason Klatt, and John Morra. They're playing for $15,000 cash prize. So this is not just for fun.
This is an invitational, no entry fee. CPA is just putting this money up for these players to grab.
Yep.
Quite a generous offer, donation, as you would say. But the players love this format. They love what they're doing here, and I don't blame them.
Mhm.
This is great. This is a great atmosphere and a great format to be running. I mean, honestly. And by the way, he kicked that ball textbook perfect. He went 2 rails, split the balls up, and laid to bank the 2, bank along the bottom rail.
Oh, wow.
We're getting a little visit.
Alex and
From
Brittany are
Brittany.
over here by the booth. Yeah, you can go on American Idol. Got a shot here on the 3 ball. Just wants to come by and lay it right behind the 7. Wants to just freeze it. I think he's good there. That's a good shot. This is frame number 4. It's a best of 5 frames, 75 points per frame. Yeah, it's been a great event. You know, everyone's having fun here. The spectators, the players. We have challenge matches going on right now with Shane. Sorry, not with Shane, with Alex playing some people. But, you know, it's a great time here. So if you can make it out this weekend, come on down to Shooters.
Yeah.
That was a good cut in the side there by Morra.
I like the way you move. Yeah.
The people that are in the front are they're the scorekeepers and the referee.
Let's see. I'm going to bring this up, and anybody that knows John probably would be able to pick a way to show this. But we're going to do a view of this. John is raising up about 2 or 3 inches right before he gets to do the last stroke, and it's to get his body out of the way. And I've had this problem myself. Watch him on this shot. Won't hurt him most of the shots. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Move up.
Yep.
Did you see
Yep.
it?
He's got that little.
He's moving up
before
a hair.
he's-
It's just
he's
so he
stroking
can
the cue ball.
stroke through, right?
Yep.
And it's going to cost him some shots. It really,
Can.
really will eventually cost him certain shots.
Mhm. Yeah, it's
But-
10-0.
I think it's a testament to how well he plays that he can do that and still shoot how great he plays.
That is true.
You know,
Very.
some guys you don't want to fix what's broken, but that's one of those things where
Mhm.
you know you're doing that because of your eye,
Mhm.
and if you can just get into a position where you look down or maybe you move a hair differently and position your feet a hair different, you take your body away from your stick, even though your head's in the same place.
Mhm.
It might be something for him to consider.
Yeah. No, I believe he will look back at this at the end and see what he's done right, what he's done wrong, and
I know my first jaunt at video training
Mhm.
was really what I thought for my students at the time. And here I go to find out that I put myself on tape and put it on the big screen TV. I taped myself for about 15, 20 minutes. I said, I'm going to go see how that looks, see what the clarity is like, and blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
I watched about 2 minutes of me raising up like that, and I turned it off. I
Yeah,
couldn't
drove
watch
you
it, and
nuts.
it drove me nuts.
His left no hanger there, but I think he's okay.
I think he's definitely okay. It's not froze. I can see that it's not froze. The real issue is if he kicks this ball, a lot of the kicks are sellouts, and the other ones are scratches.
Mhm.
So, how will he get to it is the best question. I can actually see shooting below the 9. Oh, he might be able to sneak through here, huh? This is interesting.
Oh, he did?
Oh, he went rail
Wow.
off the point. He almost did the old north-south shot. Wow.
That was a great hit.
How ironic that the South Dakota kid played the
North-south shot.
While up north, I might add.
Yeah, exactly. Good hit.
Great
He's
hit.
going to get the
He's
7.
going to get the 7. Does he get a reward? 1-9 maybe?
9. Looks like it's off a bit, but let's see what he's going to do here, folks. That's a good
safety.
shot. Just get behind that 8. Wants to throw a bit more. He hasn't left the window. It's on 2 rails.
Once they hit this bottom rail, I think he wanted to hit the bottom rail
Yeah.
first.
No.
Yeah, he let that one
Yeah.
get away. He's not happy with that either. You can see. Nice look. Yeah, definitely not happy. See if he can get over onto this deuce. Did he get in there?
Oh. He's okay. He's got the 2-4 combo.
I actually give him some chance to make this 2-4. Real good chance.
2's going to roll down to the bottom of the table.
Don't
after
lose your
that's
head. There you
Perfect.
go.
Perfect.
Great
Should
shot.
be out of this rack.
Great shot. I could name this tune in 5 notes.
I believe he can. Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah, I mean, at this point here, he has but to, not go too far or get straight in on the 5. There you go.
He's going to roll it down for the 8. And we're here all weekend, folks. Next match starts tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. It will be John Morra versus Jason Klatt to start off the day tomorrow. This would be 20-0 for Johnny. No, he's been playing really well. See, he's changed his break there a bit. He's starting to control it more, hitting that head ball and trying to keep that cue ball parked into the center of the table.
Noticing that he's checking to make sure that he hasn't slug racked himself.
No, don't want to be doing that on Rack Your Own. I actually gave myself a gaff rack with a magic rack. I don't know how you ever figured that out, but I'm one of them who did it.
Perfect. Is he going to get this good line up in the side?
Yeah, it looks like it.
The 2 will go. He has but to let this cue go up maybe a diamond or 2 of travel. It's good because he doesn't want to stroke this ball hard being so close.
Mm-hmm. It's a good shot.
Oh, he
Let it go.
overstroked this
Yeah,
ball.
he let it go. Oh,
Boy, I thought he
It caught
paid the
the point,
price
yeah.
there.
he just let that stroke go a little bit. Now, you see how the cue ball left the table when he stroked that shot?
This game's easy.
Yeah. We make it look hard.
After I explain it, you want to quit.
That's it.
These guys, well, you just do this.
Yeah. There you go, no problem. It's like riding a bike. No,
Dedicated scorekeepers in the background, always with a smile on their face.
Playing with the camera. You know, and it's funny, sometimes these guys can make these 7-footers look like Fisher-Price tables, and it's a pleasure to watch because it's not easy to do.
It is not easy.
Yeah, Johnny did spend some time in the Philippines. I believe he's actually going back there next week.
I don't know whether he's going to go to Canton. I think he is going to go to Canton first.
Yeah, I believe it is Canton first, and then after that, he's gone to the Philippines. He's got a few events there, and to get more seasoning. And I think most of the top players, that's one stop or one print on their passport that they want is the Philippines. I believe Shane did it too a few years ago, didn't he? Spent a lot of time down
He's
in the
spent
Philippines.
a few months. And
Yeah.
he continues to go back, from
Yep.
what I understand.
Nope.
And that's only smart. The knowledge base over there is just out of this world.
It's unbelievable.
You know, your dollar spends pretty good. And it's if you're young, you're single, and you're trying to play pool.
Place to
Hey,
be.
you
I
if,
heard they got a pool hall in every corner, basically.
yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
sure there's some guy that plays unbelievable
Oh, yeah.
each one of them.
Oh, definitely.
Three ball.
Doesn't want that four to roll in front. I think he's okay.
I'm not so positive that the one's going to go past the five. The five looks a little high.
No, Johnny's kind of shook his head there that it doesn't look like it goes by.
Yeah, I think he's looking to bank his down below off the side row into the two. Take the cue ball back up in behind the line of the 4, 5, 8. I don't think he's trying to hit it straight on. Look at this shot. What a great shot.
What a shot.
Wow. How do you like it, folks? I thought
like
that
them
was
apples. That
I
was
thought
great.
that was
a beautiful shot.
top notch air, buddy.
Well, they got a question there for you, JR. When you were mentioning Canton, is it MA or Ohio or somewhere else?
It is Canton, Ohio, Fiddlesticks Cafe. Great room owned by Chris Zuder. He's a pro. Been playing for about, I'd say 10 years on tour. And he and his father Steve own the place. Tremendous place.
Yeah.
Back in the day when Joe Kerr, if you've ever watched The Color of Money, the Akron Open, that's one of the tournaments that they say the one guy won in the bar.
Mm-hmm.
That was a Joe Kerr tournament that used to happen every year, and Akron's just right outside Canton. And honestly, Joe Kerr built that area. I wouldn't be playing pool if it wasn't for Joe Kerr.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have played pool if it wasn't for Joe. On a competitive level, he was putting tournaments together, and what ended up happening is Joe's passed away, and Chris has taken over that area and is starting to run tournaments, and this is what his big splash into that arena. So they have a $25,000 added pro event there. Starts about 4 days after this event ends.
Oh, good.
So we'll go home for a day, eat food from our own table, and
Sleep
shoot
in
out
one
and
bed
have
one
some
night
fun
and
with
then
our
leave.
friends over in Canton, which is really a stone's throw from Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
So. But
they bat.
No.
Come on, Johnny. Come on, man.
this was an early unforced error, and John's been looking for this where he can keep Shane from making balls. He
Yep.
does just, and I can see him wanting this so bad because all he did was miss a 6-ball last set, and he was way ahead.
That's
And
right.
it cost him the set.
That's right. He was up on that set, that third frame there, and that one little mistake. It came back and get him. So now this is what he needs: build his confidence back up. He's got a good 34-1 lead, and he's just got to keep his foot on his throat. He's got to ride this out. This is important for Johnny.
Now, some guys hit this ball fairly soft and try and really spin this underneath for the 7. I stroke it like that. I just go ahead and say, look, I'm never getting over there, and I'm not going to run into the 9 trying to get back. So I just get it back out to the center, bar box mentality. Let me see a hole, and it's only 4 foot away. It's like nothing to me.
That's correct.
You and I were off camera here about 2 hours ago, and we were talking about what Buddy Hall said.
Yep.
Why don't you tell our viewers what Buddy Hall was telling you one time?
Well, it's like what Buddy was saying. When he plays on a bar box, is that he takes away the side pockets. So basically, all his shots are constantly going to corners. And for those that are basically playing on a 9-footer, it's almost like he thinks of the bottom half of the table. So he just moves the ball. It is just so effortlessly. The only time he needs to use the side pocket is if it's safe. He has a way of getting through it. And when these guys do, and you're watching Shane, these guys here, Alex, that rarely do you see him ever put a ball in the side pocket unless they have to. If it's there for them, they'll use it. But it's straight corner, 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 corner.
Stop that ball.
Every
Dead
time,
center.
right in
Let's
the
see if
center.
he gets a reward. He does have a really big pocket up in the upper right-hand corner.
2 ball makes it big.
3-ball makes that 4-ball position easy as pie. All he needs to do is miss the 7 coming back across. Now does he go above or below the side pocket? Great shot.
Well, good shot.
And he didn't need to go all that far. To be quite honest, if he just comes over even towards the 3-ball, the 2's so makeable.
Mhm.
But again, that was the pocket where he missed that 6 that cost him a set, and he's allowed to try and get that out of his head
That's
here
right.
some other time, not when he's trying to,
No,
not
get into
this
the
set,
stroke.
this
That's
game.
right. I just want to roll this up a little bit.
Perfect.
And same thing, just go forward a little touch. Well, it should be 49-1 after this rack.
John's got a nice little pace going around the
he
table
does.
right
He's got a
now,
little
doesn't
pep in
he?
his step now.
He can't wait to get to these shots.
That's it. Good shot. It'll be 49-1 for Mr. Morra, leading over Shane Van Boening in this 4th frame.
I wonder if anybody's going to be given a bagel in this event.
And if someone can win 75-0, they can run 7.5 racks. It's an extra $1,000 in their pocket, and we have the players here to do it. It depends if they can get shape on that lowest numbered ball. And that's what makes this format, really interesting, is that there's no push. You have to make an attempt at that low ball. Let's see if Johnny parks it in the middle again. Yeah.
Oh, he's 6 inches off.
He's found that spot, though.
Well, Shane's just hoping to get back to the table in this set.
Yeah, they have to win 75-0, but they have to run out every rack. So basically, they got to run 7.5 racks.
Well, let's examine this. If somebody runs 6 racks and misses, and the guy gets up behind him and runs 7.5, they get the 1,000 for running the 7.5.
That we're gonna have.
But
to
what
check into.
happens if somebody, and this is what I'm talking about, never makes a ball? Like, in other words, you run a rack or 2, you play safe. You run a rack or 2 and play safe, and you beat the guy 75-0. That's different than running 7.
Yeah, it's got to be consecutive. 7.5 consecutive. No.
But I'm still saying it's pretty tough. That's like playing great straight pool.
No, that's right.
It's better to run 30 balls, 35 balls, and play safe than it is to run 149 and miss.
That's right.
And while we're arguing,
59-1.
exploring the boundaries.
Yeah, either way, it is a great feat.
Yeah, either one's admirable.
Yep.
I mean, seriously, to be able to whitewash your opponent and and any of these 4 guys can do it to one of the others. I mean, come on, that's just incredible.
Yep. The match is tomorrow. Start at 11 a.m. with John Morra and Jason Klatt. I believe after that is Alex Pagulayan and John Morra. Then it's Jason Klatt, Shane Van Boening, and then the last match Saturday night is Alex versus Shane.
Is he going to cut this in the side?
I think
He's going to play the
He's got the
safety.
safe,
Look
too.
at this.
He's
Yeah.
he's okay. Yes, it is a round robin. After Saturday, they will be seeded. One will play 4, 2 will play 3, and a race to 5, 75 points per frame.
And shot of Lottie Pussy.
Yeah, Shane just started using a glove at the Nicaragua event. Haven't really talked to him yet about that, but I'm sure we'll get that for you tomorrow.
I heard he got some food poisoning down there. Did you hear that?
I heard something about that too. He lost his luggage too. He lost his cue. I think he's missing his luggage.
He hates Nicaragua, is what you're telling me.
I think so.
He lost his wallet.
He's lost everything. I think he was there for 2 or 3 days before they even found his luggage.
Oh, wow. Now, he wasn't happy with that safe. You can tell from his face, but boy, there was a lot that could go wrong on that.
That's right.
Bottom side, top side, anything was going to lead that cue ball down into that corner pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Does he have a carom that looks wired? Draw it off the rail and out for the 3 in this pocket where the cue is, right? Great
Good
shot.
shot. What a shot. Well, pro pool player just told us he loved Nicaragua. So,
Our friend Marty.
Oh, okay, it was in Dubai. Oh, okay, that was close. So many events. You tend to lose track once in a while. But that's why you guys are out there in the crowd, to correct us. Thank you very much there, Big
Even
Nasty.
though we know that never, ever happens that we're wrong. Right, guys? Right? All right. Maybe
That's
not.
it.
Maybe not.
They love us out there, don't you, crowd? Just off by a continent or two. Yeah, no biggie. You guys are great.
Well, they have the bobblehead Alvin Nelson doll, and I think they got a little voodoo doll of me and it with needles in it. Every time I go to make a bad call. Yeah, he's going to play safe here, and the guy banks it in.
There you go, another pin in the back. Good shot.
Perfect.
Shane's got to start running some racks here. He's 60-9. Yeah, I heard it was a great event there, pool player. You see a 75 pack coming?
Hey, by the way, is this line? Oh, hard. Maybe. Huh?
Thank you there, Kelly. Kelly saying, go Johnny.
Got a little action on the 9. I don't think it's going to go anywhere, but ball, shot on the 1, 3 ball hanging, and now the only thing you need to do is make the 1, hit the top side of the 9 or the side of the 5. I think you're going to go right out.
Yep.
Up towards the 3. Let's watch a killer here go right in. Oh, that is not
wow.
what he wanted.
You don't want to do that.
Concentrating on the wrong thing, I guess. Just to let you know, folks, even the best players in the world will miss a ball trying to get position or doing.
That's right. They are human. As much as we think they're machines, they do have their little lapses, I should say.
Sure.
And we all do.
If you stop, then of course,
Johnny needs to finish this rack. Oh, there's Sir Knobs. Next year for the Canadian, it will be like this. So don't worry, Mr. Whitey's gonna have you guys taken care of for the next Canadians. You can be assured on that.
Gotta get that. Gotta get that.
He's going to get a good kick off this 7. I think he did.
He's got enough.
Oh, yeah. And I think more importantly is that if he runs out the next rack, well, he won't have to run out the rest.
Someone wants to know if the Canadians are going to be back here next year. It's open for bids.
I'm putting one in.
So, we just told Whitey said he is putting a bid in, but if any of you want to help Whitey out, we do accept all major credit cards and checks. If you want the Canadians to be here in Toronto again, why not? We can send it out for you.
Gotta get that.
Good shot.
Gotta get that.
Yes, it is there, Joss fan. Good shot.
What?
68 to 12 here for Mr. Morra. Alex is being Alex.
Well, he's entertaining the crowd.
He's great.
It's nice to have him at events.
Well, John's 7 points away from going hill here, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see if he takes something off this break or whether he just goes right at it like he normally has been.
And he's going to park Whitey right in the center again. Well,
He did make a ball. Unfortunately, he took the cue ball down table and the one ball went the other direction now.
mhm.
I don't know how that happened, but that's what we're looking at.
I think he can just see a bit of pain with that one ball.
Yeah, I think he's going to nick it.
Yep.
I would like to say I saw that wiggle, but
Fortunately, we can't. Hopefully this ain't the same outcome that happened the other rack with Johnny when he got up there and missed the 1-6 and Shane came back. You know, those unforced errors.
oh yeah, brutal. Well, this rack is simple,
Mm-hmm.
very simple.
Oh, it's connect the dots.
Go around the 6, one rail over to the 7, stop your ball. I guess he's going to go downtown here. That's a little interesting. Must have had more of an angle than what we thought.
Yeah. Good shot. Good shot. Let's slow down a bit. He's okay. It'll be 69-21.
He made that shot look easy.
Yeah. It's like it had eyes on it. Well, here comes that machine break by Shane. Marco Whitey in the center. Oh, that's miss.
Yeah.
No, that's a few times his break when it hasn't. He's gotten that little kiss off the head ball. It's brought the cue ball right back into that side pocket.
Well, give us that 71.
71-21, and I think we're going to have a hill match here, folks.
Tiebreaker set coming up. If young John Morra can pocket 3 more balls.
Oh, he's got that.
He's got that, and he's going to be in an angle where this is going to be an easy.
Natural.
This is what he wanted.
Yep.
He'd put that ball in hand right there.
Hey, you couldn't even put it any better than that. Oh, no. He's okay.
Oh, he's perfect.
Beautiful. This is Johnny's game ball to go hill.
And there we go.
A hill match here, folks. 2-2 in this race to 3. Oh, Canada. You got that, pro player. Yeah, that's true. He did get the 6 on that one to make up for the last one that he missed. That's good observing there. Again, we're here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada at Shooter Snooker and Sports Bar for the first annual Clash of the Titans Invitational event. 4 players bidding off for $15,000. Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Van Boening, John Morra, Jason Platt, and Alex Peggy Lyon. We're here all weekend, folks. Tickets are available for tomorrow. If you want to come here, it's $25 for the day, which includes all free pool, all your green fees, or $60 for the weekend pass. Go snap.
This is one of those shots where I know it sounds funny. I've always been tempted in my life, and a lot of times I just bank his ball.
Yeah.
Instead of playing around and messing with angles and everything. Because stuff like this happens.
That's right.
And it was kind of a natural bank.
Yeah, that's right. You bank a natural, you're getting natural shape on that deuce.
Bang, bang.
Yep. Now he's got to put some more of that jungle juice on and try to bank it and come back down 2 rails.
Yeah, he made the harder bank.
Look
at this.
Didn't get paid out.
9 got in the game, but I think
Might
he
be able
still
to
goes
rail
rail
first. Yep.
Yeah, he can really dig this if he's in behind it. Kind of a softer kick. Should have a built-in. He could make
perfect.
it full.
Yeah, he could hit it clean. Great shot. Never out there. Share this link on your Facebook, your Twitter, any social media that you have. Tell your friends. We'll be here all weekend, folks.
And for those of you that,
wow.
I don't think he even knows how I missed that.
No. You may come up and want to see the replay on that one there, JR.
Yeah, tell me. Yeah, it's always chicken or the egg there. Did he stand up because he missed and knew he was going to miss, or did he miss because he stood up?
Mm-hmm.
I actually am a firm believer that many times guys realize that they have just delivered the ball different than what they wanted, and they're standing up in like surprise.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little anxiety at that point.
Yep.
Not to say that the previous isn't true as well.
No, that's correct. It's almost like he just took it for granted.
Yeah.
The t-shirts that you're seeing the players wearing are available.
Get a good look at them there.
They're $15 a piece. We also have autographed cue balls of all 4 players for $12. Contact John Croft.
7-3.
7-3. Mr. Van Boening. I'm not sure what the largest size is. If Croft comes around, I believe there's 3 times X. But,
Size H, like humongous.
yeah.
There's a couple of big guys around here wearing some really big
Yeah.
shirts. That's
So,
all.
yeah, we do have them in huge size, so.
I'm fucking
It's good
What a
hit
great
and
kick.
The deuce.
You may get rewarded here.
I left Shane a little bit of paint.
Well, I don't think Shane's going to make this ball.
No.
And I'll be honest, this is a tough safety.
There's not too much you can hide behind. Your cue ball automatically is going to have to go into some open space unless you can make that one move. I don't see much. It's like you're saying, there's not much of a safety there.
And Johnny can shoot this up in the corner, run 3 rails around the 7. Or he can even elect to take the cue ball down into the 2-3 area. I personally shoot at my hole here.
Okay, Kelly just posted everything there for you who are interested in the t-shirts.
Perfect
Oh,
shot.
what a shot. Great shot.
Perfect. Makes that look easy. That wasn't easy, folks. That was a great shot. Not as great as the other one that he did that we said
But
it was.
he's up there. He's 2 for 2 right now. Johnny's feeling it. I've seen the swagger in him before. He's not taking too much time. He's getting down. He's seeing his shot and he's making it. It's like what one of my friends tells me. He goes, when you start thinking too much on a table, it's when you screw up. Just get down, see the shot, hit it, and that's it. Let it go. Yep. And that's almost what Johnny's doing right now. He's getting down, seeing the shot, and he's making it. I really like the way Morra's shooting right now.
He's clean, he's smooth, and he's showing his prowess on a bar table.
Yeah.
And right now, that's the difference. We saw first set, we saw one player adjust, one player is having a hard time adjusting, and all 4 of these guys we know are accomplished 9-footers. It's what is this going to throw their way?
Yeah. 13-7. John Morra leading Shane Van Boening.
Now this is a race to 3 sets. We're tied at 2 sets apiece. It's a round robin format with 4 guys, 15,000 added by the CPA, Canadian Pool Players Association. We're here at Shooters Billiards in Toronto, Canada. I'm J.R. Calvert from Inside Pool Magazine. And joining me here in the booth is Rodney Babin.
How's everybody doing out there? How's the stream going? Is the stream all right there for you, everybody out there? Starting to see someone saying they're starting to freeze.
What happened? We got this rack mid-rack, it looks like.
Yeah.
Made 4 balls on the break, and he's got a hanging 1. Well, not really hanging, but you get the idea. The hardest shot in the table is the 1, and it's not really that challenging.
Yeah, Giants will be getting out of this rack. Be taking a 23-7 lead.
I would have made that look much harder than he did. That's all I'm going to say.
Yep. Oh, you're shooting well.
Let me see if I can do the math here. It's pretty tough on me and everything.
Doing a great job there, JR.
Those scorekeepers, though.
That's tough.
You know what? They haven't missed
Not one ball.
ball.
They've done a great job. Yannette, Krista, Farah, you've done a great job over there. We're all proud of you. Well done.
Thank you very much, ladies. We really appreciate your hard work and all your efforts. All right. For my next trick, I'll make the 5-ball go in the pocket.
Survey says we got a winner.
And of course, there's nothing here. But this is like one of my favorite shots. Shoot the 1 into the 4, the 1 stays still.
Mm-hmm.
You run your cue ball around, make sure you miss the 8, get behind the 2, Bob's your own.
Yep, correct.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, actually, it gets a little bit funky. You want to hit it a little bit high so that the 1 goes to the bottom rail, and you can get an angle to go around the 6. Wow, or that happens, but holy smokes.
Wow.
What was he doing
He
there?
was letting go on that one.
Was he trying to bank the 4? Do you think he was trying to bank the 4 like the combo?
The way he was queuing up, it's tough to tell. You almost think that he was.
Well, you're going to see a whole bunch of 6-ball here.
Yeah.
It was like, like a muscle spasm. We just fired off at it.
I'll go 2 rails here. Want to hit the back side of that one. Might even kick it right in the side.
That's perfect kick right there. He hit the bottom side, drove the 1 up table, got some activity going on, and I don't think he's left a clean shot on this.
No, I don't believe so.
This is a 2-rail kick. You go long or short, long rail.
Yeah.
Try and get that 1 to squeak by that side pocket and let the cue rest into the 7. Both move down table just a hair.
Well, it looks like
And
he
he's
might
saying-
actually say, no, we're wrong. I'm going to just shoot it straight in with eyes. And again, Shane proves us wrong. Great shot, Shane.
Thanks
Beautiful
for making
shot.
us look bad, Shane.
Uh,
You're great. We're not so good. You're
What a
great.
shot.
Wow.
Good shot.
That's a great shot there. I don't even think John can kick into the rail and jump over the 3 that way because he's only capable of getting high Q.
Yeah.
Only way he'd be able to do is if he caught all air on the way back.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a kick here? 2 rails, low, left. He still can't bend it enough there.
I think that's what he was looking at too, put his finger on that spot. But it's, I don't know if he can get enough.
I don't think. Let's see. He might be able to. If he was left-handed, he might be able to get in there better, but maybe not.
Let's put a little check on this.
Yeah,
Good
great shot.
Good shot, Johnny.
Good one.
Well, he's got a little work to do. He's got the trouble with the 3 and the 4 ball. I think you may see the cue ball end up going right back into that spot. He might just end up playing safe. But Shane can do some magic. Come around 2 rails to break that out also.
All right.
You guys see a safety in the future?
I see a safety. It's just how much of this can he kick and hit.
Great shot.
Great shot.
No.
As advertised,
That's
folks.
it. Well, John's got the same shot he had his last inning at the table.
Yeah, I don't think he's got to worry about this bending now and jumping with this high Q.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, this can get away from him real quick.
Shot. That's not too bad.
I actually think Shane has a nice little wedge underneath the 6 there that he can place the cue ball in that's fairly safe.
Good shot.
Great shot.
Like how he
He's
used
spread-
the inside of that pocket too.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I might have shot it a hair different. I would have been. I think we were trying for the same thing. I would have been moving up into the 6.
it's a good hit. See what happens here. No, Shane's gonna like this. It's 24-10 right now. Johnny leading in this hill match. 5th and final frame. A little bit of draw. I'm back. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 9 on the bottom right. It's 24-16. Sonny Morra leading Shane Van Boening in this hill match. 5th and final frame, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Jason Clapp versus John Morra. Continue the round robin right till 6 p.m. I'd like to thank Shooters Snooker and Sports Club, the CPA, Mez Q's, Diamond Billiard Products, Le Spot Billiards, InsidePoolMagazine.com, and all our viewers out there watching. Thank you very much for being here. We appreciate it. Sure, you're going to tell all your friends, and we will see you tomorrow. Hopefully, we see you live and in person.
And if you would, take a second to look in the lower right-hand corner of your player. There's a share button. From there, you can invite friends on Twitter, Facebook, other social networks to come over and join you on the stream. Believe it or not, Ustream does all the work for you. It's basically a matter of 2 clicks of a button and all the work's done, and your player doesn't get disturbed whatsoever. So
Correct.
it only takes a second or two to invite everybody on your friends list. So if you can, let everybody know, and let's make this one big party.
That's it. Great shot there by Shane. So just roll this forward a bit. Good shot. This ball here will tie the match at 24 apiece.
Shane's going to take the 2-point lead into the next game.
26-24. Shane Van Boening leads in this 5th and final frame. This is a race to 75.
Actually, these matches, you get to see a lot of pool.
Yeah, you do. You see a lot of pool. You see a lot of shots. Different safety plays, kicks, banks. Like, we've seen it all today. comes that one back again.
It came back. He's got a perfect little angle to go down for the 3. Now he has to make his mind up. Is he going to play a 4-6 combo? Is he going to play a safe? Is he going to try and break it out? Honestly, I look at the combo first, because breaking the 4, hitting the 4 doesn't even guarantee that you're going to break it out,
That's right.
let alone get a shot on it. So let's see if he can work this. Now, I don't think he wanted to go against the rail there.
No.
He may try and pluck this ball off the rail. See if he can hit with high left and miss
Kick
it on the
the
way
foil.
in.
Good shot.
Oh, he hit the bottom part.
Well,
Perfect.
Great shot. Good shot.
Well, folks, I think the days of Shane Van Boening missing and the unforced errors might be behind him right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's starting to get into his own now, and you can see the confidence in his face. He's starting to play.
Well, if you're John Morra, you figure it out at this point. You're going to be down 36-24 when you get to the table next, no matter how it works out. And even if Alex tries to shark your opponent, you're pretty much at some point you're gonna get tortured here. You're gonna have to really come with it.
Yep,
When
that's right.
you're at the table.
No, because Shane ain't going to give it up. Again, I'm sure if we ask Shane afterwards, he hasn't even played probably 50% of his game.
No. He has a gear right now that we were watching at Providence last week with the Seminole Pro Tour.
Mm-hmm.
It's just such a high gear. It's in the upper level where you only have seen a few players reach that in my lifetime. And this is him on autopilot. This is him letting, he's daydreaming about a few things, and doing some other things. Thinking about whether he's going to go trout fishing when he gets home, that type of stuff. And,
Yep.
He's not on fire, is all I'm saying. He's
No.
a smoldering ash right now.
That's it. And I'm sure as this event goes on, his fire is just going to get brighter and brighter, as it is with all the players.
Yeah.
After tonight, they know what to expect. Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of different pool tomorrow. They know how the table's going to be rolling.
And see John's face. He wanted to get a little bit better. Now, one thing he was just looking at there was shooting one ball between that 6-5 and maybe going off the 4. Now he's looking at the other corner, the lower left-hand corner here. See if he can make this and get position on the 2.
Good shot. Get around that 7 ball. It's okay.
In theory, they're getting easier. This shot's still... I fear and respect this shot at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
One of our loyal viewers was reminding us about the Corey Duel breaking with the bridge match.
I actually heard about that. I've never seen it, but
It'll be available on our rental videos. The Seminole Tour rents the videos through our YouTube channel. And we'll be putting that match up. I believe it may already be up. It's amazing.
wow.
Amazing little
check
match. So if you get a chance to check it out, go over and look at it. He darn near wins the set is all I'm going to say.
Shot.
I actually upload videos, and to me, have uploaded that video 2 or 3 times and it didn't upload. It may have successfully uploaded. Something was keeping it from uploading. But I think it has finally uploaded. What's our score here?
38-32. Nice claw back in this match here. Fifth and final frame of the night, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back here again at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Well, let's see if John got that break working this set too. See if we can watch the 3 go down. He's going to play it with a medium hard stroke. Park Whitey in the center. 1 ball, go 3 rails. Well, hits the
Point.
point.
Let Whitey go a little bit
Sure did.
in a dry break, but didn't leave Shane anything here. Now this is where that no push rule comes into effect. They do have to attempt to hit on that 1 ball.
I always see this kick off the bottom rail as a really good option. Here, I think it is a good option. I'm not sure that he's going to hit it that way. He's going to hit the top side of this ball. Try to hit it.
Great shot.
What a great shot. Out of that one.
Yeah, it is their jungle shot. It is important to watch the
Look
score
at this
now.
shot.
What a shot.
Played the 2-way kick. Darn near got lucky and made the 3, but he has sold the farm on this one, I believe. That one is very makeable in the upper, or well, lower left-hand corner pocket now.
Mm-hmm.
Shane's going to make easy work of this rack. Now, the 7 looks like it's a really tough lie. It just gets, with the 5 where it's at, it's darn near straight in on the 6.
Mm-hmm.
He'll use the 5 to get nearly straight in on the 6, and then follow to the bottom rail and come up at the 7 and shoot it in the upper left-hand corner pocket now. You'll see he'll drive the cue to the corner pocket here and get almost straight in on the side.
Good call. Good call there, JR.
He should float forward about 5 or 6 inches. It's nice seeing these players fight for these balls. They're wishing every ball into the hole.
No, that's right. Nothing's been given easy to them. They've earned every point that they've gotten tonight. Well, Shane's lead in this 5th and final frame, 48-32. It's a race to 75 points.
A rare set where there's no dead balls yet.
Mm-hmm.
No combos.
Nope.
No balls made on fouls.
Nope. There hasn't been. They've been playing a pretty clean, a clean set so far. By a 6 ball. Nice to have you on the table. Oh, we almost had our first 9 off the break.
I don't know whether that 1 goes off the 9, but if it does,
That's the shot.
Shane will shoot it.
No.
I'm just saying. He is an aggressive player. And it's amazing knowing that there's no jump cues, how aggressive these guys are being when they could really be exploiting the fact that players can't jump on their safeties.
No, that's right. It takes that, that shelf in their toolbox away from them.
No rail.
Oh. That's another
Good
unforced
try.
error there. He had the right idea, but at this point in the match, I don't know if this is what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I don't see a pocket for the 2. But there is a safety here and a breakout. I like the safety.
Oh, he's coming back around to play the
He's-
2 in the top right corner.
It goes past the 8.
No.
That's touch right there, folks. That's a full-time bar player or bar table player for a number of years knows that shot. Knows that he can put it over there.
Mm-hmm. That's a great shot. That's just so beautiful to watch that shot.
Really is.
Night. I gotta give everything tonight.
We love Alex.
I really do.
Well, it looks like it's going to be 58-32. For Mr. SVB. Well, 17 balls away. To everybody out there watching on the stream, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this event is brought to you by CPA, Shooters Snooker and Sports Club, La Spot Billiards, Diamond Products, Mez Q's, Mr. Billiards, InsidePoolMagazine.com.
I got a lucky kiss there.
Yep. Well, see who that 9 rolls, huh?
Yeah, I don't think
This could
there's
be
a 9
interesting.
ball there that I would feel comfortable trying to make.
No. No, he
Yeah.
went for it.
He thought it was a good shot.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm not sure what Johnny can see here. He might be able to see a little bit of paint on it, but could even be a half ball jump also. Let's go for the kick. What a shot. Great kick. Oh. No. Hey.
Ah.
Yes, he is. Well, Johnny might not get another sniff of the table here.
The set might be over now.
Yeah. It's even like what my good friend says, he gave the dog a sniff of the rabbit.
Yeah, it's not the hardest combination.
No. He's got it. Shane's stroking it now. After this, it'll be 67-33 for Shane. He'll be breaking for the match, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. 8 balls. Or 8 points.
Well, let's give him one ball on the break.
That's it.
After that, still needs to run 7 balls. All right, I'll give it to Shane.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right there, Jungle Shot. Johnny had him and let him go. Oh, there's that kiss again. There's that
And down
kiss
it
again.
goes,
Yeah.
and
Who knows?
could this be the start of a major comeback?
Yeah.
Hey, he has 8 points to work with here, and he only needs 42.
42, that's all he needs.
All he needs.
Come on, Johnny. One time. Sorry.
It's gonna start somewhere. And this
Johnny's
is
not without his fans.
No.
No, never. With that hair? Are you kidding me?
He's been getting a lot of comments about it.
I believe that. Ow. So that makes 5. 13.
Actually, that is not Marcy here. That is the beautiful Brittany Bryan, everybody. Blah, she said to everybody.
We could have had everybody try and guess. That would have been a fun game.
Yeah, we could have done that. That's what we're going to do tomorrow. Guess the voice.
Holy cow.
Uh-oh. What did he just do?
He just ran down.
Oh, he ran over
Wow. Ah, he's okay.
it. Really?
Yeah, I mean, he can cut this in. Yeah, he's going to cut it.
Save that.
Did he miss it?
Oh,
Oh, my
no.
goodness.
Johnny boy.
2 points.
That's a huge swing.
Really? Really? This game right.
That's 69-33. Shane Van Boening leading the 5th and final frame. Oh, sorry. I was looking at the wrong screen. Late night.
Somewhere down.
Shane just needs 6 points here to close off the match. Thanks, Kid Keith. And down goes Fraser. I like that one there, pro pool player. Mark Whitey in the center. 6 ball disappears. 7 ball disappears.
Gin.
Yeah, I think we can call it. No, well, maybe not.
Well, this, he's got a playable cut here. The only thing is he may catch this 3, and there's a scratch
in
there.
That's right. And it's not like he can jack it up or anything. There's no real... Unless he plays the safe. But I think he wants to go for it.
He wants to
end
go
this
for
off.
it. Yeah, he definitely wants to go for it, but
For sure.
you think so?
100%.
Doesn't want
That's
to...
you on the pocket, 100% spot right.
He's trying to talk
Might
himself out of
say
it.
Off 7, 6, but he's definitely going for it.
Yeah.
There's no choice.
You've got a 30-point lead on your opponent.
Really?
Right on the flag. What a shot.
That is a shot, but really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not that good. He is.
He's not playing nice.
No. He wants this.
Oh,
No.
he-
No. Oh.
Johnny hits it one time.
Oh, foul. I think hit the 5 first. Yeah. Hit the 5. Oh, Johnny.
You have to go over there.
Tuck the Croft.
Sure.
71.
Oh, it looks like this is it. 2, 3 rails for the 3 ball into the top right pocket.
72.
Just going to draw this back there a little bit. Play the 4 in the top right, top left. All the pockets are looking the same this time of the evening.
And Shane's making sure he only needs 2 balls. Once he pockets the 5 ball, this will be over.
Oh, and he missed it. Wow.
And I was just
Shane's
marking
pissed off
him.
with something. Someone was moving around in his stroke.
And I can guarantee you that it was not Alex Pagalion.
No.
He is quiet as a church mouse. His 2 friends are playing here.
Shane was a little disgusted with that. He pointed his cue at somebody.
Wasn't a Shane, very uncharacteristic of Shane. That's not. Something happened there. I don't know exactly what happened.
Well, we still got to think Shane is the favorite, but anything can happen.
I'd love to see a comeback. I'd love to see him get into the 70s.
Yeah.
And then let it fate fall as it would.
That's right.
Just for entertainment purposes. I'm just sadistic like that.
That's what we like to see. See them biting their nails. 45-73. Shane Van Boening leading in this 5th and final frame. See what he can run here. See if he can put a 3-pack together.
So, I believe that.
See if he smashes these balls on the break again. Yeah. But he held it.
All right. Is the one going to take its place?
Well, he's
All
got
right.
shape. This is good for Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, he needs to get
And he's
safe
going to get
here.
lucky on it.
He needs to get safe.
Yeah. Well, it's not a... What do you think there, JR? Does he have enough room to...
Well, I think he's going to look at Massa and
Yeah, swerving, trying to catch right by the chalk.
boy,
Oh, he's going
he
the other
looks
way.
like he's going to use the rail. He's going to go through the 2-6
Yeah.
with just a little bend. And Johnny wants to see him do that. You want to talk about having to hit a shot perfect? This makes more sense to me as a dead kick, 50 miles an hour. Pow!
And there it is. Good shot.
And will he get shape? And
Oh,
he gets
yeah.
shape in the side.
This is
And
the
for the
game ball.
match ball.
Match ball.
There's your winner, folks. Shane Van Boening.
Close it out. Hill match, 75-45. We will be back bright and early at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning for day 2. Continue the round robin. We'll be finishing it off tomorrow. First match in the morning is John Morra versus Jason Klatt.
Well, folks, on behalf of all of our sponsors, Mr. Billiard, La Spot,
Shooters Snooker and Sports Club, Mez Q's, Diamond Billiard Products, John and Kelly Crawford, the CPA.
Diamond Billiards.
This is Rod Babbitt and JR saying goodnight, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you very much, everybody. Tell your friends. The doors open at 9 a.m.
We'll be kicking live before 11.